Hello everyone, welcome to Opportunity Attacks. This is episode 14 of our D&D actual play of Keep on the Borderlands. If this is your first time tuning in, you may want to start in episode 1 for context. The link is in the description below. Please like and subscribe so you will know when our next episode will be uploaded. If you've made it this far, I salute your dedication. I think it's time for a real quick update to freshen you up on the story. The heroes went to Olka to help their old mentor Bernard, who was having goblin problems. They tracked the goblins down to an abandoned building in the middle of the woods, which they were headquartered out of. After killing all the goblins, they found a note on the goblin leader. The note was instructing them to disrupt trade with Olka and the Keep on the Borderlands. After reporting their success to Bernard, they then went back to the Keep to tell someone about this note. They spoke with Talbot, the captain of the Keep on the Borderlands, who informed them they were also having similar problems with the road connecting the Keep and the towns of Kvothe and Aquitani. These two towns were in dire need of food due to this trade deficit. Talbot hired the heroes to escort a caravan to both Aquitani and Kvothe. The heroes made it to Aquitani and delivered their goods. Making their way back to the Keep, they stopped at the town of Kvothe and met a priest of Ogma named Livy. In his library, they found the remains of a Volo's guide. Inside of it was a map of the local area. They then went back to the Keep and celebrated the Festival of Green Grass. Not sure of where to go next, the heroes consulted their newfound map, on which they noticed a strange location deep in the woods, labeled as the Caves of Chaos. They then left to investigate this mysterious location. When they got there, they found a huge canyon with a waterfall and stream running down the middle. The walls of the canyon are dotted with caves, and the area appears to be teeming with goblinoids. They entered the closest cave and killed an entire tribe of goblins and an ogre. The neighboring tribe of hobgoblins came down and investigated the carnage, while the heroes hid. The heroes were able to piece together that there is some sort of truce between the goblinoid tribes. They then retreated from the caves to report what they have found, first to Livy and Kvothe, then to Talbot, the captain of the Keep. Talbot also mentioned that somebody named Pascal from Silvery Moon is coming to meet the heroes in about a week. They then went back to the Caves of Chaos and killed an entire tribe of kobolds. Then they infiltrated the hobgoblins' lair, killing the entire tribe and saving a few human captives. All right, so where we last left off, we were, I believe we were leaving out D, or where exactly were we on the map here?
We were, yeah, basically.
Okay. So,
we kind of did rush through it. We were going through this door, and because we were short on time, we were just like, hey, and then we're here.
Okay.
So you didn't really describe anything about going
and nothing,
stairs or anything.
Yeah, nothing abnormal, other than you do notice that this room, which you really haven't been in since you walked in and just slaughtered goblins, everything has been taken out of that room. You can tell that the hobgoblins have scavenged most of the stuff out of the goblin cave. So you are now at the entrance of, I guess D right here. What are we doing?
Well, we run out. I mean, what do we see when we get up to the door? I imagine I'm not going to be the first one up there, so I'm pretty.
Probably me, since I'm the fastest. So.
Oh, are we talking about looking outside of
Yeah, just see what's out there.
Oh, okay, so outside, and how, it's been a while.
Turn the music down a little bit?
Yeah, most definitely. So, you are looking out at the Caves of Chaos, and you can definitely tell this is where the non-combatants ran out, and they are out amongst the ravine is what they are. You can only see about 6 of them or so. There's probably ones hiding in the bushes, and they are actually yelling in goblin language. They're actually yelling, "Help, help!" It's the old, the young, and those with child. You definitely know there was more than just 6. So where are we going?
Yeah, keep running. I'm gonna go out to these bushes.
Okay.
Make a hide. I guess I'm gonna.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth.
Get over there. There, that was a good shot. 10.
All right, excellent. Okay. So when you're actually, I guess you're looking around, I'm guessing.
And I'm guessing they're kind of behind me. I was just going to stop in that bush to kind of cover their retreat.
There are orcs standing out here, and they're basically kind of, you can tell they're looking down and just kind of confused. They don't know exactly what's going on. Up there, you see two gnolls standing a little bit, approximately there, a little bit off map though. What are we doing? What is everybody else doing?
I say we keep running. Yep. Unless, at this point, they're probably going to see us no matter where we go, so I think we should run unless you want to hide in a bush and hope they don't find us.
I was just trying to hide to cover your guys' retreat, but there's something else out there.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to dead
move
run.
faster.
Yeah, I'm just going to dead run for the exit.
Okay, taken out?
Yeah.
All right, you guys run off as fast as you can. And of course, you're seen by the orcs, and they're not necessarily. They may be walking toward your direction, but they're not running after you by any means.
Some really lazy orcs.
You got a nice head start. Football fields,
They're on a cliff too.
Yeah, they have to walk down.
But this is the second time they've spotted us and done nothing.
No, they really haven't seen you. You've been very good at sneaking.
Well, no, because there was that one time, I think it was you, or one of us got spotted and then just kind of like
me.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So lazy orcs.
Yep.
What about the prisoners?
Oh yeah, the prisoners, and they're coming with you. I'm guessing. They're running with, and they're not. They can't really hide very well.
Yeah.
They're coming with you for sure, for certain.
The music come down a little. It's pretty.
Yeah. Make fun. Yeah. All right. So you run out of the Caves of Chaos, past the strange trees, and eventually get back to the trail. Now let's go ahead and get out the main map.
Is it under?
There we go. All right, so you guys get to the trail. What do we do? The prisoners say, "Oh, I can't thank you enough. It's I'm surprised anybody came for us."
Where would you like to go, Kvothe or the Keep?
Wherever you can take us. It doesn't matter.
How far away is the keep?
The Keep would take us another day to get there.
I was gonna say, don't you have things to pick up there though?
Caltrip.
We could probably use them if we need to run some more.
Mm-hmm.
So I say it would be worth a trip to go back.
Okay. Well, basically, we can make it to the crossroads tonight, and then stay the night, and then make on our way to the Keep.
Sounds good. All right, so you continue down the way. I would say that it was approximately two-ish is what it would be. You walk for a good hour. All of a sudden, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All of us?
Yep. DC is 10.
Beat it.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty easy.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all got it.
All right, so from behind you, you hear, and this is, it's a little windy path, so from behind one of the winds, you hear a full gallop, a horse at full gallop, a single horse at full gallop coming from behind.
I look.
Break for cover.
Okay,
Do I see a horse?
I'm just giving you time if you want to break for cover.
Break for cover.
Well, I'm gonna look real quick. Just glance behind me. Do I see?
No,
anything?
they're behind. They're behind. Either coming around a bend.
I'll make a hide check.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, the other guys probably aren't gonna do much good, but
You said a single horse, right?
Yep, single horse.
I like
staying
this
in the
die. That's a 17.
16. Maybe one of us should stay in the road.
8.
Short hill.
He's apparently staying on the road with an 8.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you see a lone rider who rolled a 1 on his perception check, but he wasn't really looking for anybody. Just galloping. It's a human, definitely a human on horseback, galloping full clip. Just gallops past you.
Well, if it's a human, I'll actually step out.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, and you're able to see it, so you can jump out in time.
I'll flag him down.
The rider he pulls on the reins and stops a horse, which is a very hard thing to do at full gallop. It rears up. He stops his horse and he looks down at you and he says, "Why are you just hanging out in the woods? Why are you guys hiding?"
Well, we didn't know what was coming at us.
What are you running from?
He says, I'm going to the keep. Something's horrible happened at Aquitani. Some sort of Aquitani's on fire. The whole town."
Insight check.
Okay.
Nobody knows what did this?
Little fire people. I'm not really sure what they are.
It's a 22.
Oh, he's dead straight on, is looking you in the eye.
Oh, that's that plateau, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
How is everything on fire? I thought there was like only like 3 buildings.
That's the thing.
That's what's on fire.
You have no idea what did it?
Little fire people. We don't really know. They came out of the
I was
mines.
going to say, did they come out of the mines?
Be underway.
I'll take a red stick too.
If he's on his way
easier than reaching.
to the keep, why don't he just take those people there and we go to Aquatani?
He's gonna make it there today. We won't be able to.
He says, "I just have to alert the keep. That's all we need. I know they're
He's
not
a
going to send
messenger,
anybody."
That's what he is.
They're going to send us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll beat us there. We'll drop the stuff, get our stuff, and head back, probably. We'll deal with the orcs later.
Well,
He
or
says,
do we want to just send them on their way? The path back to the keep has been clear
Well, that's true.
every time we've gone past.
Were we able to gather enough food to sun? Well, it's only a day from here, isn't it?
"Yeah, it's not too far."
So they could probably make it. They're not in like real bad shape, are they?
Oh, it's a single rider.
No, the prisoners. The guys we rescued.
The prisoners. Yeah, they're in pretty bad shape, but they don't have. I mean, they could make it. They could walk there.
Okay, then
If they get attacked by anybody, they're done. I mean,
how often do we intercept or come across anyone though in the
We
travel?
have yet on that road.
Yeah, so I would say it's okay. I mean, the message is going to be riding ahead anyway. So I mean,
Yeah. And actually, I talked to the gentleman. Can I get your name?
he says, "Yeah, my name is Alden."
Alden, would you mind relaying a message to the keep that there are 3 people coming behind you that
Oh,
may
of
need
course.
escort?
Of course, no, that's no problem at all. The so behind me, they're not moving nearly as fast. Are the women and children, and they're walking through the Lurkwood currently, and that's incredibly dangerous.
Should
They're
go protect them.
they're led by Esther,
So
though.
the whole town is coming?
Half the town,
Half the town.
non-combatants, and
Well.
a few combatants.
and we should probably meet
should
with
go
them
get
and
the
travel
people.
with them at the very
Yeah.
least, because the town's done for it. What it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, tell the keep that the heroes of Volca are escorting the rest of the town back.
Okay. He says, "I've got to get going. Is there anything else I can do for you?"
Stirred up more trouble in the Caves of Chaos.
We might need
Well,
more cold
they know.
drops.
He
What are,
doesn't-
what are the Caves of Chaos? That sounds
They'll know.
horrible.
It is. They'll know.
Okay. I'll relay that. And then he makes his horse go incredibly quick toward the keep, which we're approximately here, I'd say.
Okay.
Let's go find the people.
All right. Well, tell the folks that we were escorting good luck, and you should be fine getting to the keep, and hopefully they'll have some escorts waiting for you partial the way through.
Okay. We'll make it. I know we will. Once we get onto the plains, we're perfectly fine. So that was approximately there. There is still and you guys turn back, I'm guessing, going toward Aquatani.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys turn around.
And
This is before we were able to rest.
right.
Shit.
So we're still.
This is nighttime then.
I'm not in good shape.
Yeah, but we either leave them to their demise and hope they make it through.
So it's 5 back to the trail, and then we'll move 4 down the trail, going east. And have we ran into them before then, or?
So that first bend. Oh! I see what you mean. So how far down the trail? Like, yeah, if you just show me on the map, I can. There we are. Oh,
Not
easily,
there before.
easily. So I would say
Because we come down here, and then it's
right,
to here.
right about at this bend in the curve right here.
Oh, right there.
Yeah,
so they
right
weren't
there.
that far behind.
They weren't that far behind. So yeah, you.
All right, so that'd be 2. And so then to get to a safe spot or safe-ish spot. We'll have them push another 3 hours past so we can get to the crossroads, so it's past dark by the time we're able to stop.
Okay. So I have to roleplay the interaction.
Yeah.
So that's so we know where we are. So yeah, you're walking down the path, and you see a band of approximately 12, 15 people, mostly women and children, and a few very, very old people. And they are led by Esther. So you see Esther out front, and right when she sees you guys, when you guys come into vision, she halts everybody. She gets out her weapon. She's ready. She's ready to.
Esther.
He says. She kind of squints. She says, "Who goes there?"
It's Durhale.
Oh, the kid. You guys are pretty far away from each other. She eventually has her people move up ahead, and yeah, she says, "Aquatani's on fire. We need a lot right now. We need Saloon's blessing."
We can escort you through the Lurkwood.
She says that would be most kind. I think that's probably the most important thing right now. Aquatani's already done.
What can you tell us about what happened there?
Well, and I tend to stay on the edge of the mountain most of the time. Basically, a few days ago, these little red men fire creatures started coming out of the mine one night. It was only one at first. It wasn't a big deal. We were actually able to smite one down.
Real quick.
Uh-huh.
Have we stopped and having this conversation? Like we're now going.
I'd say you're walking at this point.
Okay,
Yeah, you're definitely
moving.
Yeah, you're moving the whole time.
Okay.
And the next day when we got up, about 7 of them came out of the mine. Once everything they touched turned to fire. She said, "What I've learned about these things is 1, don't touch them, and when they die, they blow up. So watch out."
With that description, could I make some sort of knowledge check?
I think they're magmans.
Yeah, you can.
I think they're magmans, but I don't know that.
Yeah.
Do you want Arcana, Nature?
We'll go Arcana.
I have a plus
That's
2
a
in
9.
Arcana.
You'd assume there's some sort of fire elemental of some sort.
I got an 18.
You would know that the description you got was they're approximately 2 foot tall, so they don't sound that scary. However, a bow sounds like a great idea right there.
So, what were you guys mining that you upset some type of demon?
He says, I don't know if pig iron, of course. I mean, there were definitely, iron. I don't know how much Francisco's wanting to let you know about the mine, but...
Where's Francisco?
Oh, him and the men are standing at the base of the mountain there. They're not letting their mine go away. Unfortunately, it's also drawn question from the Uthgard. The Uthgard has set out camp by the side of the mountain there, and they're basically just watching the mountain. I'm not really too sure. We didn't even talk to them. We just went around their camp.
Who's speaking
Now-
right now?
This is Esther.
Okay, and real quick, in your lore, are Uthgar strictly orc, or do they have a human mixture and stuff like that too?
Oh no, they're strictly human.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually hate orcs is what they tend to do. So, yeah, you guys continue on down the path, and where was it that you actually ended the day?
At the crossroads.
Oh, at the crossroads of.
We just pushed
cool.
on a little
Okay.
bit further because I knew where we were, and it's like, look, we're not that far to be getting out of here. Let's just keep moving a little bit longer.
That makes sense. So, and let's go ahead and say what our day here. Where's our?
Got it. We're on. You mean the calendar?
Yeah, the calendar there.
That was the end of Caltrop Day.
End of Caltrop Day.
Caltrop Day is gone.
All right, we are the 20th of Myrtle, 2000 and or 1491 DR. All right, excellent. On the you guys, I'm guessing, are camping and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you guys wake up the next day, and I'm guessing full clip going this direction, going toward Aquatani.
Well, actually, I say, if they can just make it there, and there's guys left at Aquaton or whatever, why don't we just head there? We've had a chance to rest.
Oh, thank God, that's true.
Unless you
guys
really want the call traps today.
No, I don't care about the cultures.
Well, here's another question.
Yeah, ball bearings.
I have a list of all the stuff that we found.
There's a buzz
I
going
don't
there.
I'm
have
trying to
a
get it.
list of what we took.
What did we? What was what we found?
Because we found a lot of stuff, and I can't carry a lot of this
the
stuff.
No, we left
equipment?
all that equipment shit.
Yeah, I would say we left the equipment except for maybe a handful of the daggers, which you could throw in a backpack or something. Because I took a longbow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I think we just took whatever. I didn't take anything.
yeah. I only took what I could use.
Okay.
I didn't take anything.
I mean, I would love to sell that scale mail, but no.
Yeah, if nobody was able to carry it, because I sure as heck can't.
Yeah, I mean, weight capacity, I could do it, but I think realistically, I don't have enough room to do it.
Right.
All right. So where do we end the 20th through the Lurkwood?
Well, we were at
We're
the
starting at
crossroad
the crossroads
where
on
we
day
stayed
20.
at outside.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, going back through the caves or the
Is it going to
Lurkwood.
take us? Well, are we going to go back straight there?
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
what
so,
direction.
yeah, we're still
Yeah.
debating on what we're
Oh,
actually
okay,
doing.
cool.
I
Yeah,
say
just let me
we. I mean, if we don't need the caltraps, then let's head straight there and
To the
see what's
mountain.
going on. Yeah, we could meet up with Francisco or whatever his name is, Franny. Oh, that's his name. His name's going to be Fran now.
Fran the man.
Fran.
All right. So go ahead and count out the days. Of course, it would be 24 days. Is how long, or 24 squares there, hexes there.
We're able to get to the base of the mountain at the end of the day.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Do we see the smoke and burning, fire and whatnot from a distance, or is
It's
it?
a tiny town. I mean, that would be.
Well, smoke.
but yeah, you
clouds up
eventually
pretty
will.
heavily, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was burning long enough to do that.
So this would be before the sun goes down. This is actually as the sun, is half set essentially. The half down the. Did you see this? Up ahead on the road, you see a group of domed tents. These are not the tents of the civilized. They are the hide-covered tents of the Uthgard tribes of the north. In front of the tents is an archway made of willow branches weaved together and planted into the ground. To its sides are two banners with a symbol of a winged snake. And they're, of course, on the horizon by everything that you can see.
Alright, so that's at the base of the mountain that we see that?
Yep, on the base of the mountain. Well, not quite. So basically, like maybe a few miles out from the mountain base.
So between us and our goal.
Yeah, most definitely.
How big is this encampment?
It's you see 15 to 20 dome tents.
That's pretty dang
That's
big.
a lot of people.
Yeah, let's skirt this if we can. They're going to have scouts out, I almost guarantee it.
What I know about the Uthgard?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a history check just to see how much you would know.
How about myself, since I am an
18.
ex-soldier?
14.
So, I mean, I'd imagine I would be aware of possible dangers to the cities and towns and stuff like that.
Technically, where you guys live is still in Uthgard range. That's very southern range. So yeah, you'd get an intelligence check or a blank history check, even if you're not.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay. 18. And also take into fact background and where you're from. Baldur's Gate is actually pretty far south. There's
That's,
no Uthgard down there, but
15.
15. Okay. So you all are aware of the Uthgard as black hair barbarians that definitely don't stay in one place by any means. There's different tribes. According to that note that you guys found with the map, they talked about the tribe of the Worm. I don't know if you know exactly if that's what they are by any means. But yeah, the one thing they do they dislike magic, and that's going to be, I'm going to give that one to Durhale only. They do not like magic. You don't cast spells in front of them. I don't think you guys will have any problem with that, but well, one of you might. But
Well, my spells aren't visual.
well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Most of my
Mine's
spells
pretty
are-
much a cure anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if someone just randomly dies and they were arguing with you, I think they're going to assume
They're going to
some type
assume
of
something
magic.
weird happened.
Yeah.
But so yeah. And that's for the most part all you know.
Okay, well,
If we go,
are they typically extremely hostile to any type of outsider? Do they take captives? Are they like, just don't mess with us?
No idea.
We shouldn't go through their encampment.
Yeah, we should definitely go around. They massively outnumber us.
I would not feel comfortable around them.
I don't think we should make attempts to conceal, or should we?
No, I think we just need to skirt them.
Just go
Walk
around,
around.
give them
Yeah. You guys are in open plains, so it's pretty easy to spot you. They're pretty,
yeah.
you know. And,
just go around.
so yeah, eventually, if you guys aren't hiding or anything, as you get closer, you notice that a large barrel-chested barbarian with an old war. Well, you can't see that close to him. And then a scraggly-looking older man standing next to him.
If I see them coming forward,
They're not moving toward you. They're just standing at the edge of the village, and they're
At that point, I don't want to get closer. Let's just turn and deviate around. Let's not get any closer than we have to.
yeah. If you want to completely go around, like arch around them,
Yeah,
you can
like arch
definitely do
around
that.
it and stay like at least several hundred feet away, at least.
Yeah, no problem at all. And that's easy to do. They eventually a group of them come to, and they kind of stare at you. Men, women, and children all kind of come and look at you, and
Do
then
they-
eventually they go away.
Do they look like tribal?
Oh, yeah.
Like the women? Okay,
They're-
I wasn't sure.
And
that
you
was,
can't
like,
see them
townsfolk,
very
too.
well, but they're definitely wearing skins. They're
Okay.
dressed for the north. Out of everybody, these people seem like they have the best clothing for the north. You guys are wearing Southern men's clothing. So yeah.
Yeah, skirt around it and continue on.
Other than the winter clothes I bought.
Yeah.
I do enter into everyone's mind for a second, and if we ever encounter these Uthgard, they dislike magic with a passion.
Nah, good thing I don't have any.
So you better not talk to them.
If that happens to be the case in which we encounter them, I need you to take my weapons away from me.
I think the weapons would make you appear less magical, because magic people don't need weapons.
I am 13 years of age.
To a barbarian, that's plenty old enough to fight. I'm pretty certain. I mean, that's almost adulthood for most. I think most younger lived races.
Plus, we can just call you our squire.
Yeah, you can serve me, boy. He has a
All
big
right.
old fucking grin on my face.
So where we're going up the mountain basically.
Yeah. Or well, they're at the I guess base of the mountain.
All right, so we go up the side of the mountain. You actually see
Well, if they're not, the men are still aren't
Yeah.
down there still, or
part way up. So you get to the base of the mountain. As you look up the mountain, you can actually see a small encampment on the side of the trail going up.
okay.
So yeah, they're part way up there.
It's a trap. It's more Uthgard. Okay. So yeah, I guess we head on up to the encampment.
All right, you head up to the encampment. Francisco greets you at the very beginning of it, and he says, "Wow, I wasn't expecting to see you guys out here," in a Amish accent.
We did not plan on being out here, though. Seems fate has said otherwise.
That's understandable. Now, what brings you guys out here? We could use your help, and I can pay you. Finally.
Yes, we heard about these fire demons that burned your town.
So we can start with what you're actually doing down in that mine.
Well, I mean,
Mining pig iron is what we're doing.
No, intimidation. It was kind of a 2 and a 12. It was on my lip.
Go ahead and reroll it.
Okay, that's better. Intimidate. Do I have anything in that? 1. For that statement. And we can start with you telling us what's in that mine.
And what was the total?
11.
11. He says, "Well, pig iron. I don't have anything to hide."
Insight.
well, what do you find? Because I can't imagine demons are just in a mine. I mean, there must have been something else you found.
I have no idea. He's definitely not lying. There's a little bit more to what he's not. He's not being completely. He's not lying, but he's not telling everything for sure. He says, "I have no idea. We've been mining this mine for years, and no problem. All of a sudden, and we haven't even been down there since these things have started to come out. We haven't even been all the way down. So I'm not sure if there's more down there or more things.
He can,
So
he can tell that he's not saying everything?
Everything he said was completely factual. He's just you can tell, and this is me just giving you a little bit extra. He's leaving something out.
Yeah, he's not giving the details.
Genuinely, he is mining for pig iron.
Do you have
raw iron?
So when you're mining, you guys hit a cave, you came through a wall, and then there's these creatures in there, or they just started spewing out of the previous mining shafts?
They just started. The one night we saw one of these little creatures come out of the mine, a little red, glowing, little impish-looking creature, and he says, I can show you one if we go up to the top. We might be able to spot one.
Do you have a map of your mine? Because I'd imagine it's fairly treacherous in those places.
It's pretty
all those deaths.
Pretty small. It has 3 main chambers. I don't see it. I never really had to make a mine, or a map of the mine.
Do you have the memory of the mine clearly?
Oh, of course. I mined most of it myself.
Can you show me?
Well, I'd have to take you down there, and I'm more than willing to actually...
we don't have to go down there.
Yeah, son, we're gonna have to go down there. I don't think we should bring the kid, though. I don't feel...
Kid's gonna read your mind, all right?
That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Presence enters his mind, like, show me all you know about the mine.
He says... Okay, well, I'll play your games. What do I do? Magic Man.
Think towards me the ins and outs of the mine.
It means look at him and think really hard.
He goes, all right, I'll try. And he actually gives you a complete outline of the map. I will actually give you the full map itself, I guess.
What it is like a first-person game where he's just walking through and just see the hallways.
Really, it would be an amalgamation of his... I mean, it wouldn't be him looking through the mind.
Inner map.
Just an inner map that he has of his mind.
Yeah. Something I can translate probably myself.
Did he see anything else in there? In his mind?
Oh yeah, were there any, like, unusual markings?
No, he's not fearing.
He's leaving those out.
I want to know what he's doing.
Well, we'll find out when we get in there, but...
Yeah, they can purposely withhold like certain thoughts.
Yeah, technically it's not lying.
Yeah.
All right, so he ends up centering his mind, and he just what he does is he decides to think about his mind, and through about a minute period of time, you kind of figure it out. You know the layout of everything, and you kind of know what everything here is about. So yeah, what you notice is...
It's a great thing about telepathy. It's like you can gain insight from like people coming and doing sometimes too.
Do you know anything about minds?
No.
Okay, go ahead and give me a general intelligence check. Just a blank intelligence check.
That's a 10.
Okay, nothing unusual about the mind as you see it, but what you see here, and he kind of... You actually hear in his mind the time that they had to bore this tunnel, and it was really, really hard. And so these are tunnels trying to hit veins of ore, basically.
Yeah.
And these right here are the same. So the solid ones are a bore going directly down, not too horribly far. This one's in the ceiling going directly up. Same thing with this one and this one right over here. So it was some rubble. Nothing unusual, and this right here is a ventilation shaft. So this you don't have to breathe heavy in that room. So yeah. He basically just says that the furthest we got down in the mine is the first room. We weren't able to get past that. The magma people fought us off. So
magma people? Do you mean the fire?
Little fire things. They seem like magma. So when we hit them, they burst into molten rock, and you don't want to be anywhere near that. And he shows you his arm, where the other day apparently he got burnt by it. He says we killed one.
Check for that.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, does it look like
22.
a handprint?
Oh, 22? Yeah, you basically you tell them how to dress it. Basically, you're like, dude, you're gonna get that infected. So
is it like a first or second degree burn, or
it's a second degree burn, and I mean, as far as hit points wise, he's okay, but yeah, he hasn't been attending his wounds basically. So yeah, he says, now if you're willing to go down there with me, I'll go with you. I'll pay you each Each 100. How about that?
Okay.
We all perk up.
100 what?
100 gold, of course.
100 copper.
So yeah. He says if you're
Okay, so what time this is getting to evening?
this would be evening, yeah. And
Yeah, so
he says now while I can promise you that you'll see him coming, especially in the dark. I think it would be wise for us not to probably attack in the morning.
Yeah, I don't see well in the dark, so yeah.
I'm right there with you. So yeah.
It's still dark inside the mine.
Yeah, but at least we could see it approaching.
It's really
And there
good
will be
call.
probably some light shining in from up top, at least in the main chamber.
The cool thing, though, yeah, that is true. That down here there would be no, there's not much at all past this. Actually.
Well, yeah, but the main chamber.
This right here, you'd actually see light. Past this, it's completely dark.
Yeah.
He says, if you guys are willing to go in tonight, I'm more than willing. But these things do glow in the dark, and they.
I mean,
It's
we'll
like
see
they're
him
a torch.
coming, but I mean, we're going to be the same way. I mean, I point to the lantern on my side. It's like that's how I see in the dark.
Understandable, yeah.
I actually see in the dark.
Well, you can take him.
Well,
That's it.
Wait, what is?
Yeah, that's
What
it.
is Franny?
he's a human. He's a human with. He definitely looks like a competent soldier, and he has hero classes. You can tell that you can size him up. He's not as strong as you guys are, but he can.
Well,
hold his
He's a
own.
miner, so he's got some muscle.
Apparently, he passed my saving throws, so
Yeah, he
it's a good indication.
he rolled pretty high, but he has wax mustache. He is. I mean, he looks like and he has a rapier on, or he has two scimitars on his bandolier or his belt there. So yeah, are we staying the night?
Yeah, I think we.
All right, you guys sleep throughout the night. The camp is incredibly paranoid though, because they're watching both the Uthgard tribe down there and then the Magma people that are in the actual Aquatani town. You guys wake up the next morning. Doesn't seem to be an issue, and you guys get full sleep. You guys don't have to go on any sort of watch by any means. The 10 to 20 men on the edge of the cliff in the morning. One of them mentions to you. He said, "I saw him walking around between the buildings."
There's any left? I thought they were all burning.
The foundations of the buildings.
The stone parts.
He said they're little tiny things. The Uthgards, they didn't seem to, stir too much trouble down there. They stay in the same spot. So,
Want to make our way through the rubble and try and clear up the top?
The Uthgard weren't there the last time we went through here,
Nope.
were they?
No.
How long have the Uthgard been here?
he said ever since the pall of smoke of the village, the next day they were here, and we tried to contact them. Only one of them can barely speak any of our languages, and they said something about angering a god of some sort. Other than that, I don't know. I think they're kind of angry at us. I don't think they haven't attacked us. They haven't had any problem with us. Francisco, or I guess this is Francisco speaking. He says I went down and talked with them. Barely got anything out of them.
Did this god have a name?
I couldn't tell you what it was in the blurb of stuff that he was saying. So other than a god and fire and anger, that's all I got out of it. So
I'd imagine a god would do much more damage than this if they angered him. So these are probably just well, honestly, it sounds like demons, but I don't think a god would be involved in
I'm
this.
thinking you're both superstitious.
he says, "So men, are we ready to go?"
Yeah, I'm thinking that we go through the rubble and see if there's anything up top before we go down.
I think, whoever's... Well, we have no way to hide. It's just a plateau, right?
It's
Okay, so
flat.
there's nowhere to hide. So I'd say we maybe...
Are those 5-foot squares on there?
Yep, 5 foot squares. So go ahead and
Instead of just kind of spread out, walk through.
I wouldn't spread
Right.
out because we could get ambushed. I don't know how intelligent these little things
I
are.
mean,
So let's... I'd say we stay together, but we have someone who can, is good at perceiving things around us lead.
I'm just gonna go build it. Where are we coming from?
it's really you can approach from any side you want. You are actually down this direction.
Okay, comes
Well,
from the bottom. Okay.
Just go from building to building I guess starting with this one, with a readied bow action, approaching.
Okay.
So did they blow? Did you manage to kill any of them?
We killed one. It just blew up. There's no body left.
Blows up.
Yeah. You don't get anywhere near it when they die.
Oh God.
Did it blow up immediately, or did it lay on the ground for a while?
Oh no! It just we hit it with a sword, and then this happened, and he shows his arm.
Okay.
Which is it finally dressed or?
Yep, he dressed it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have a javelin drawn, and I'm gonna take that goblin shield I've been carrying around and draw that out.
Okay, excellent.
Oh, actually,
I have.
do the
something for
spears
you.
have reach anymore?
I can give you my crossbow.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. I have a bow. I'm horrible with those weapons. I'm good with javelins because I can throw it. Do you have that spear? Does that give reach?
I don't think
No.
they do in this.
No.
this
Dang it.
edition.
Okay, I was like, that would actually be perfect because then I could go into melee with it. But
And I'll go ahead and give you a description here. Here it is.
As you crest over the top of the mesa, you see the small mining outpost of Aquitani burnt to its foundations. A small pall of smoke comes off the ruined village. It seems as though nothing was stolen. The town was indiscriminately set alight for no good reason.
All right. So yeah, I mean, it's basically burnt to the ground. It doesn't. It looks just like, I would say 3 foot tall. Maybe is the highest of any of the ruins there. That'd be kind of the stone bases. So yeah.
But yeah, so I'm just going to be slowly.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and
Readily.
point where you're going, and I'll. And are you okay?
Just, walking up quietly. Basically, I mean, doing my best to be stealthy.
Okay. If you go ahead and give me a
walking with the arrow knocked.
okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth roll. If everybody else is doing the same, go ahead and do that.
12.
Okay.
12.
I'm sorry, what are we doing?
Just slowly approaching each building, trying to be quiet.
Oh, so we're doing stealth then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Francisco.
Hey, that's a 17.
You said 3 feet?
3 foot. What?
What?
Two-ish, 3 foot, between 2 and 3 feet.
I can hide behind.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you can hide behind. Yeah, yeah, halfling. Best race in 5th edition.
They have a lot of pretty cool stuff. They got a lot of crap in the previous editions.
18.
Oh, 18. Okay. So you guys continue to hear. You guys don't see any sort of. Where are we going past here?
Did they only come out at night?
He says we were attacked in the day,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, they're probably They probably move at night too.
Just to save movement.
Over.
Want to go outside like this?
I guess we could. I'd rather not get ambushed near a pit they could push us into.
Yeah, just staying on the outside.
Okay. So
Checking all the ruins and moving quietly and slowly and ready.
as you're right here, you spot one, and it did not spot you. You guys are a sneaky band of adventurers, which is very rare.
Shooting.
I have a +1. I just rolled really high.
You know, they rolled a 3 though, so.
Oh, wow.
And there are two of them.
Okay, so should we have our placement?
Yeah, go ahead and place yourself. You guys are approximately, and what they do is they run out of the mine, I guess.
I open up.
We're back over here.
I open up the telepathy. It's like I'll get the one on the left.
I'm shooting the one on the right, I guess.
All right.
And so he doesn't see me.
Didn't see you. No.
So I have advantage in sneak attack.
Yep. All that. Yeah.
The one on
You
the
also
left.
get your crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One on the left.
15.
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
So
Shoot. You got it.
16. 22 points damage.
All right. And sorry for the DM asking questions about the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. When it says resistance, damage resistance,
Half damage.
half damage. Excellent.
Outright half.
Okay.
Minimum of 1.
Okay. You always do 1. Okay. Excellent. All right. So what was your total?
22 points of damage.
22.
I'll do 7 for mine. That's psychic damage.
Okay. And that is you're good. That is a one. Nobody has psychic immunities. So yeah, and that was a total of 7 on one, and then the other one. So the one you hit with an arrow, the arrow completely goes inside of it, and then it looks down at the arrow as it's entering the body of it. It doesn't come out the other side, and then it explodes. Of course, the one next to it is unharmed by the fire, and the other one looks over at his friend, and then starts shaking his head, and
Make a shot if it's still there.
oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
We'll give you
good with
that.
these
We'll give you
corners.
that.
Can you give me that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because like, either way, it's a 12 or a 15. That's pretty good.
So that's over 20.
Yeah, you'd hit either way. Excellent.
$10 damage.
10 damage. All right, that guy clipped him off. So he basically was looking around
that's
and
piercing. So
oh wait,
yeah.
still. So yeah, you hit him in its head, and it just falls down and explodes in a little burst of lava. And
So it's
then
lava, not fire.
oh, it's fire. It's yeah. I mean,
Well, that's
Yeah.
the difference for me. So
it does fire damage.
It's wet, not water.
yeah. If you fall in it, it's a horrible death.
yeah. Well, I was just making sure it wasn't like it was like
Not quick.
flames and not like liquid magma.
It's considered
or something.
fire damage.
Okay.
All right, where are we going past that?
Well, I'd say that display probably would have alerted. Did it make a lot of noise when they blew up?
No, they seem unharmed by. I mean, they didn't react like living creatures.
Well, no, I mean
normally
like when they exploded, was it like a boom or was
No.
it just like? Okay.
It's like a little eruption.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
All right, so where are we going from here?
Just let's continue around.
With the
Continue
same
around?
actions ready, you know.
What was you guys' who was the lowest on the stealth?
I think it
17.
was 12, so yeah.
12.
What is that based off? That's intelligence, right?
No wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 12 even. So yeah, we got you. So we're gonna roll initiative, and 2 more come out of the mine. All right. So of course Durhel is first. And what did you get on your initiative?
18.
18. All right.
The one on the left, make an intelligence saving throw.
One on the left.
Your left or our left?
Fail.
Alright. 9 points of damage.
All right. It starts looking around, and then all of a sudden it just goes, and it pops like a pimple. It doesn't even. It's kind of almost a comical noise that it makes when it dies. So
We're
yeah,
gonna track arrows. Because they're
And that
not
one's-
getting recovered.
that one's done. All
I already
right.
took one off.
Next turn would be 19. That was Keyleth, or there was a.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a 19. Okay, yeah.
What the hell are you carrying? Like, 2 bows?
Got a roll of 13, but was that
Goddamn
17 to hit.
17 hits.
One quiver of 20, and then you just got the rest of them wrapped in a bundle.
Might have any bonuses.
Fair enough. Yeah.
5 points of damage.
All right.
Wait, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay. The arrow sinks into it part way, and then it actually burns up and eventually falls off, doing some damage though. Now we're gonna go to the next person of Toby. 18. Toby.
I
Yep.
don't want to waste my javelin because it's apparently weapons.
Had
We
18.
gave you arrows, don't we? You still
I have
longbow.
10 arrows because I didn't plan on using my bow very much. So I guess I will stow the javelin and shield, or well, drop them if I need to. Pull my bow out, and I'm gonna miss this horribly.
All right.
I'm gonna miss this horribly. That is a 6.
Okay. Well, excellent. You can go pick it up now, though.
Yeah.
So yeah,
one arrow we get back.
there we go. All right. Now going to is that be
Guess
Tipperton?
we should be counting
Tipperton.
then, huh?
They go last.
You might still hit on that.
13 to hit.
13 hits. Oh no, that's no. 14's our armor class. That actually misses.
Okay. Well, I'll shoot the second one then.
All right.
Or there's only one left.
Yeah, the
The only one
first
left. Yeah.
Sorry. So I missed.
Now it's its turn. 5, 10.
Obviously, it may not have rank. Dear God, that's fast.
60.
That's just standard
Double move.
Yeah, that's a normal move. All right, it runs at you, and now you're actually able to see it pretty decently. So here's what a magman looks like.
It's a demon.
It does look real kind of creepy there.
Show the
Demon.
camera.
That's what that shit is.
So yeah.
Google it.
I can put it on the camera. So yeah, there we go. It runs at you. It doesn't make a damn sound, which is very unearthly and kind of creepy. It goes back to I forgot Francisco. Francisco's at the end. He has 2 scimitars, so he is not, and apparently, does not have a ranged weapon. So yeah, he stands in front of you guys with his scimitars drawn. Oh yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Wow, drew scimitars?
He has two scimitars.
Damn.
Driss style, And he says, "Fire another volley, men!" in his Spanish accent. And then it goes back to the top. Durhale.
Wait, so the creature did that, right?
No, that's
that's Fran. I was like,
yeah,
dear
Fran.
God, it's a fucking.
he stands
like,
in front
my
of
God.
you. We need another tic-tac.
It's a French demon.
See, there we go. It goes back to the top of Durhale.
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, nope. Failed.
8 points of damage.
8 points. Basically, yeah, it continues to run at you, and then its head just pops, and its body follows right after that, and then kind of falls into the pit there.
Falls into the pit.
Yeah. So yeah, partially. All right. There is no more threats. Are we continuing around?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want my crossbow or not?
Me? No, I have a longbow. It doesn't matter. I'm shit with both of them.
I'm giving you 10 arrows.
Here, Francisco. I hand him my crossbow.
He says, "Oh, thank you. I'll try this thing, this contraption here." He
Give you 10 arrows.
Okay.
It's a light crossbow.
Okay. You eventually go all the way around the town there, the burnt town.
Let's go in, I guess. Or we could just wait until they slowly come out one by one. Because apparently they like to come out and die.
Well, as long as we can clear the top of this, then we know that they're not going to come down behind us.
Yeah.
So we make it all the way around.
Make it all the way around.
Well, I guess we'll go down. I'll take points simply for the fact that.
Now that I've actually
You probably
seen this
take
thing
more.
up close, could I make a Arcana check for it?
Yeah.
Last time I was just giving it a description.
Well, is
Yeah.
there a corpse left?
Well, I mean, he saw it.
Oh, well, you just
yeah. I
see
mean,
it.
no
Okay.
real corpse
That's
left.
11.
No, you don't really get anything else. I mean, this is definitely some some sort of elemental. Not much other than that. You definitely can see that it's made of molten rock, which seems to be what comes out of volcanoes. So you're guessing it's some sort of little volcano halfling of some sort.
Walk down the
And here is the description of the mine itself as you actually go down.
spiral pit carved out of solid granite. As you descend into the center of the mountain, you notice strange veins of solid iron, like marbling in a corn-finished steak. This is not iron ore that is naturally occurring, which requires smelting. This is a thick vein of fully prepared iron ready for the blacksmith. You now realize why these people would live on the edge of civilization, on the center of a mesa. It's a chance to make their fortune.
All right, there we are. So, as far as what you see down below in the pit, there is nothing so far, and of course, sunlight streams in here. Now, yeah, so that's pretty much all you see. Where are we going? Are you now at the bottom there?
Well, we only can go one way, so I'll make sure I have the lantern or the lamp lit.
So, in this direction, you can see that there is light coming through this ventilation shaft. Down this direction, you can see there's light also.
Is it warm coming through that vent?
What do you mean? Oh,
Can you put your hand up? Is it warm air coming through there?
you actually go over there?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay. Just checking. Okay. Well, I mean, go down the only one I can fit in.
Okay, so you down this direction?
Yeah. I'm gonna have my. Yeah. God, I don't want to. How much are javelins?
And we're going to go ahead and keep the same initiative. And I guess, yeah, that just makes it easier on me. Let's go ahead and get a sneak if you're going to sneak.
How much is a quiver of arrows?
I don't know.
Like a gold piece.
Not much.
Okay. I'm just comparing it to the price of losing a javelin.
23.
23. All right.
Oh, that's way too much.
14.
14. All right.
Oh, what are we doing?
Sneaking if you're sneaking.
That's a 7. Yeah, I guess I'll have my bow out.
And Francisco, being an armored fool, has disadvantage, so he clinks around a little bit more. However,
Oh, actually.
you're able to get to here until a magman actually just walks right this direction. If you guys want to take a shot at it, you can initiate combat by doing so. There is a single magman standing right beside this shaft that's going up this direction.
17 to hit.
Intelligence saving throw.
Fail.
I'll let him do it.
Oh, yeah, you're first, so.
Oh, yeah. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Excellent. And?
I think I killed him.
Okay, yeah.
About to roll 2 more.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, that definitely does. So you sink another arrow into him, and he falls down and goes... All right.
It's actually good that I'm going first, because if I can one-shot him, we save some arrows.
Yeah, that saves a lot of...
And me right behind you, like, if you can't one-shot him, then I'm probably going to get it.
Now we're going to stick with...
Shit.
So one thing I can tell you for sure is there's lights coming from this direction. There's lights coming from this direction. And you even see light coming out of this little tunnel right here.
Okay, question. Let me turn back to him. It's like, what are you using to light the mine? Because how many days has it been since you've been down here?
He says, well, normally we go in with lanterns is what...
So it's not something you left behind.
Did it get dimmer when we popped them?
Yeah, the light from here completely goes away. So yeah.
So it's them. Okay, so it gives us...
Yeah, this is...
tells us where they're at.
Yeah, that tells them where they're at.
Well, if that's the case, then y'all can go first, because you're a lot better at killing these things at range than I am.
Yeah.
All right, so technically
I'll
it's
take
Durhale's turn. However, you can always delay if you want.
Oh, we're initiative?
Yep.
Oh.
They're now aware of you, basically.
Do we
'cause
need to roll, or you just keep
we're just keeping the same. It doesn't matter. It'll all come around.
I'll get to the front of the pack, I guess.
Hmm?
Yeah.
That's one movement.
Can't
I
say
already
anything.
attacked, right? So that should be my full round.
That was technically a surprise round. This is a new initiative, so you can do a full deal if you want.
No, I'll stay there.
All right. Next turn would be Keyleth.
Ready a spell in case something
Okay,
comes
yeah.
in.
I'm going to go
And
to the
within
mouth
eyesight.
of the... There. And ready action.
Okay.
Shoot.
You can tell that there's one down this tunnel, one down that tunnel, one down that tunnel. You just see the light coming out from it.
How far did I go?
Oh,
20.
not far. Yeah.
You got 10 more movement. You can do a here, and see if you can see down there.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Is he able to see anyone from there?
Yep. There's one sitting right around the corner.
Was that a double move?
Nope, that was a single. That was your whole movement.
Fire! 19
That hits.
plus 4. 4 points of damage.
2 points. Okay. Did single.
4.
Oh, 4. Okay. So
It hasn't
2.
acted in combat, you get sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. Yes. 4 plus 9.
A total of 9.
No, 4 plus 9.
No,
13.
13. All right. And you round down, I believe, in this edition. So that'd be. It's okay. Excellent. All right. You sink one into its chest. However, this does not kill it. Very close though. Going to the next person's turn. It's going to be Toby.
I'll move up with 10, 15, 20. I'll move up 25. I'll try to shoot it. Because, a freaking javelin's 5 silver. That is a 7.
7 does miss. So we're going to go to the next person. Tipperton. Tipperton's turn.
I'm gonna ready an action to, if I see one, take a shot.
Okay.
I think you would see it before me, I think, too.
All right.
Barely.
So I'll let you get it first.
So basically, from here and here, they both run out. So people with actions, go ahead and give them to me. So this would be 10, 15, 20. And he's going to land here. The other is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I can see that one before it gets too close.
Yeah, it'd be.
So
I
before
think
it gets
both of you would definitely be able to hit that one for sure.
yeah, intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Have not been doing good on that. Nope, failed.
That's 10 points of damage on that one.
That one pops. That one pops right as it pops out of that cave.
Pop when I hit it with 13.
Well, it takes half, I think.
It takes half, yeah. Half of all damage.
Yeah, but he's psionic.
Yeah, he does full damage all the time. All right.
What?
The only thing that has resistance to psychic damage, I think, are illithids.
Yeah,
He's
that's
mostly
one of the very good-
brain-oriented, highly intelligent creatures who
Did I
usually
get
ones.
crit damage on that one?
You should have, if it was unaware and has not acted, but it's aware because
It's
we're in
aware that there's
initiative
combat
right now.
going on, but
Yeah.
you
Okay.
popped out in front of it, and
Okay.
yeah. So there we go. Going to the next person's turn. It's going to go to elemental attack, I guess, on you right there.
Technically, what would have actually happened, you would have had advantage against it, so you should have
But not
rolled
crit.
twice.
I
And you
don't.
could have crit through that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Here we are. A total of. Oh, okay. This is actually a different. Okay, it's plus 4 hits, so 11, and this would be on Keyleth. I guarantee this doesn't hit, but 15?
It did.
Oh, really? Okay, wow. Okay. 2d6. 7 damage. And this thing doesn't attack you. It just walks up and touches you. It just puts both palms on on you, and of course that burns 2 palm. It burns your armor. It smells horrible. All right, and the thing grimaces at you with a creepy little grimace and does not say one little word to you. Going to the next turn, going to the top, it's Durhale's turn.
Move me a little into the room. Can I see the one to the left?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get that one.
All right. That one he actually finally got one. I'm rolling a different die there, apparently. 19, that passed.
Yep.
I'll continue using.
I'll move 5 feet back. Alright.
And I forgot, good Francisco. Francisco's going to run into the... So, he's going to try to run into the one next to Keyleth there.
Oh, that's right there.
Okay, we'll keep him there because, yeah, that's safe. Now it goes to the next person, which is Keyleth. Keyleth's turn.
Disengage to the other side of. Wait, there's none on the other side? Yeah, I am going to disengage to the opposite side of the room, like where you're first removing me.
Actually, you have to be able to move 5 feet
He
away.
can,
Okay.
he
Well,
can
then I'll do
stir
my
him
first thing.
and then disengage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where you want to go?
Just over here in between those rocks and shit. And shoot. You see 5 feet from.
Yeah,
He's
which
5
one?
feet in threat of me,
Yeah.
Here's that one.
even though I have a freaking
Natural
bow.
1.
Natural 1, that misses.
Don't you gain? Oh no advantage, just sneak attack.
No. All right, so it'd be Keyleth and now Toby. Toby's turn.
See, if you were a halfling, you could have re-rolled that. I'm sorry. Shit.
I didn't read up on halfling.
The best
You know
race in the
what?
game.
It pretty much.
I'm gonna pull my gray sword out and I'm gonna, because this is what I do. Screw this bow crap.
It's a tie between halfling and
So I'm gonna reckless
Human.
because I have a feeling this
Very
is gonna hurt no
human.
matter what.
variant human gets an extra feat at first level.
Humans almost always are one of the better ones.
Hey, I can reroll ones, so I'm gonna reroll that with a different die because that has rolled nothing but low for me so far. That's a lot better. That is a 22.
That definitely hits.
Jesus, this thing was rolling so high for my skill checks. All right.
Use that for your skill checks and that one for attack.
Yeah. 7 plus 2, so 9 points of slashing damage.
Music's a little intense.
Total of 9.
Yep.
All right. That's 5. All right. To the next person's turn, which is...
Oh, good. I don't get splash damage. for hitting
Tipperton.
it.
Yeah.
That was my concern. Is like I'm
could-
gonna get hurt just by hitting
Yeah.
it.
Speaking of which, are you gonna leave threat range from him?
No, I just attacked. I can't disengage. Well,
But you could just
Well, you
walk
could
away,
just
and then you'd
walk
have a
away.
chance, technically, because it auto hits, basically. No matter what, it hits you. Oh, no, you get a dex
I
save.
was
You
gonna
get a
say.
dex save. Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's
get
just a dex save.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's your call.
It's
well, I
probably
don't
dex
really
save for
know
half,
that.
though.
You would know that dodging is a dex save.
I don't know these. Well, he did tell me I just need to touch it. Yeah, fine. I'll take 5 feet away from it to my left. There you go. So, do I get a dex save?
No, that's when it
If it-
explodes.
yeah, no, it doesn't hit you, so you're good. All right, Tipperton's turn.
I'll take a shot at this one.
I thought you meant it was like a dex save for me
Is
just
that
to
just
avoid
bumped?
its main attack.
I thought that one just bumped.
No, it did not.
It was real close on both of them. They're just...
Yeah, I hit that one with a sword and just kind of like.
11 to hit.
Oh, no, that actually misses. That misses.
Yeah, you said 14.
So next person's turn. It's their turn. The one that was attacking Toby... he
I was gonna say we need
Yeah.
to scatter. This is about to end very badly.
So it's
Especially
going to
if it
move
gets
up.
Suicide.
Yeah. It's
Oh
gonna,
God!
Hell yes.
Can it just blow itself up? Really?
It can't blow itself up. No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I freaking make it. It goes ahead and misses Toby. We're going to also... This one's going to run across and attack Keyleth. This die. There we go. I'm completely missing you, and just the little tiny kid just putting out its palms at you. It's basically what it looks like. Now it goes to the top of initiative. Durhale.
Saving throw the one on Keyleth.
Fail.
On
It's
this,
like fuck you,
It's this
Keyleth.
dice. This
why would
dice.
you go after the gun on me?
10
Because
points.
it's the least amount of damage if
Yeah.
it dies. If that one blows up, it hits all 3 of us. That one only hits you if it dies.
Yeah.
It's also the closest fucking threat to you, and now it's a threat to me if you fucking do it.
It's greater
I better
good
get
man.
a deck.
This
Yeah,
one
it's
would
a-
have be
Yeah, it would
take
done
out everybody.
way more damage.
Yeah,
than
it's a
just
greater
yours.
good man. So yeah, it took 10 points of damage to one on Keyleth.
Pops.
Oh,
Double.
ouch.
Yeah. Give me a dex save. You should be able to get that. But
As soon as I see his head go, I'm like, fuck!
Yeah. You're a rogue. Don't you have uncanny?
No, that's 4th level, and that's only for attacks.
18 on the deck save.
No,
that passes. You dodge out of the way.
Actually, I
you
think
jump out of the
that's
way
what-
as these
What's your
blobs of
do you
lava.
have uncanny dodge?
No.
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 Not
Okay.
yet, I don't think.
It's,
What about evasion?
But you save for
Evasion's
full?
level 7th.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Is it save for full or save for half?
Oh,
Yeah.
let's find...
Still got a
It's
name.
probably safe for half.
yeah, it's saved for half.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
still you get 6 damage,
That's
which
not
I rolled.
horrible.
What?
He maxed his damage out.
I
man.
Yeah,
did rival 2 6s. That's what's up. All right, going to the next person's turn.
And I'm going to back up 5 feet. Or no, let's back up 15 feet so I can get everybody in there.
Yeah, you got to watch out with that last one.
Yeah.
All right, Durhale, it goes to Keyleth. That's a nasty
He's gonna be like,
position.
"This is payback, bitches."
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
really?
Why wouldn't I?
Because it's gonna hit all 3 of us if it dies. It's gonna triple
Well,
the damage
yeah.
output.
What else am I gonna do?
Make sure nothing else comes. And just my opinion. Yeah. But do what you're gonna do.
Go ahead. You can ready an action for when they get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You can always
probably-
communicate what we're doing.
I'm just trying to think if there's any thing creative I could do.
Actually, that would be pretty good logic. Is just get out of the way. I got this.
Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, ready action. Yell out, move!
Next person's turn is Toby.
Okay, I get out. I'll disengage and I'll move over to Keyleth.
You know, you could have done something similar.
Not really.
Yes,
There we go.
because I can dodge and shit.
Next person's turn is Tipperton.
I'll disengage as well.
Yeah, we live and learn, so it's a strategy we'll try to keep in mind from now on.
Magman.
What about
He's last. He's absolutely last.
God.
Toby was the one that hit that one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. So
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's going to go right over to
Oh,
Toby.
it's
So
vindictive.
do I get a shot?
he gets a
off?
shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And And actually, I guess
What? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, one under. It gets
shit.
to Toby and.
attack of opportunity from our little companion if he wants.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Of course,
I
he's
guess
going to take the AoE if it goes off.
misses. Oh, he has 2 attacks.
No, it's attack of opportunity. That's
Oh yeah, he
all
doesn't
one
get.
attack.
Yeah, that's. So yeah, he and I'll go ahead and.
Fucker rolled a 20, didn't he?
Well, I'll go ahead and reroll that since I actually did. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, does that hit?
No.
What's your AC?
I have a 15.
Okay, I knew it was a
shield.
low. Everybody has low ACs in this group.
We
All
don't have
right.
any heavy armor.
There we go. It's back to the. Oh, it's Francisco. Francisco is. He says,
Just do it.
"What do you want me to do?"
Shoot it.
He goes, "Okay." Click. He tries. 12.
It's like my deck
14.
save.
He goes ahead and actually hits it with 14. So, doing a total, and I guess he's a fighter, so he had. But anyway, and that's a D6, right?
For what?
Okay. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 6 damage, and the thing pops.
Am I
Okay,
within
that is a
range of
15
dex?
dex.
A 15.
15 dex save for half.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and give me a
15.
He already got it.
Oh yeah, no, he
that's
passed.
what it-
Yeah, you passed.
so
Yeah,
I
definitely.
take half damage.
Okay, yeah, you take half damage. And here is going to be the damage right there. We get a total of 3 damage, is what you'd actually get.
Am I in range of that?
No, it's
Nope,
5
no,
foot.
you're one
It's
off.
5 foot.
Which is why I said just do it before it can get anywhere else near us.
Yeah.
Just do it. I'll take the damage.
There we are. All right.
I look at you extremely pissed.
He's like acid on his face. No.
He said, Francisco says, "We need to keep moving, guys."
Yeah, so all the bright little glowy dots in the area are gone?
They're gone, yeah.
Okay, so I'll take point again.
You can
since-
tell that there is a light coming from this direction. It's very, very dim over here, though.
Okay, I will take points simply because I can take the most. I'll just do it. And you guys just back me up and be quick on draw.
I'll be right behind
I'll keep
you.
my... I'll keep the... Yeah, fuck, do I want a shield?
I just have an extreme advantage because of the fact that they can't resist my attacks.
So they can blow up and just do damage to me, but... Yeah, I'll just keep my great sword out. This is where raging doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, unless you had the
Bear
the
totem or
bear
whatever it
totem,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not that type.
Are you going to crest around?
Yeah.
Well, it's basically, do we see anything
carefully.
from here?
Yeah.
Nothing from here. You can
try
definitely see
to
the
sneak.
light gets a little more intense, but
From there, can you see anything?
from here you can see the light really intense right here, along this wall right here.
Okay. There's some very close.
Here?
Nothing there. So basically, it's definitely they're in this room, of course.
Okay.
So how are we approaching?
So how much light do these things give off?
We give off a torchlight.
Wow.
Yep, they're little torches.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep,
So-
I'm gonna
Keyless,
just
you
look from there to
wanna
see what I can do.
go
Like
first?
perception check to see what I can see.
Okay.
There we go.
That is a 16 perception.
That's why I'm in the back. I got 11.
Are you actually peeking around the corner?
Yeah, I want
You
to.
didn't recover any
badly are
hit
you
points?
hurt?
Hmm?
You didn't recover any hit points?
No, I took that much damage since we've been down here.
He doesn't have a
up
lot of
top.
hit points.
I only have 24.
So
I got hit up top. And
if
then
you're
I
going to
got
do a
hit down
sneak
here,
roll,
and
let me
then-
know if you're going to.
Oh, yeah,
If you're
yeah,
actually trying
Sorry.
to.
I don't remember anything.
Sneak was
getting
only 8.
in range up top.
Stealth was 8, but perception
hit
was
me up top, didn't it?
16.
Okay.
Or something.
And
down
so
here.
you peek over, the creatures inside spot you automatically.
Oh, yeah,
They
just-
rolled an
yeah.
18. So
No, yeah. It
so
was-
inside, of course, there is a. Let's see here.
So you just kind of straight into the room. Yeah.
the first one that hit me over here was 7 points of damage, and then that one was like, can't remember.
6.
You see 4 of these little things dancing around, and inside this pit, out of it slivers, which there's a lot of, and this is in-ground pit. This right over here is actually a shaft going up. Out of this pit slithers a red molten snake.
God damn
Oh,
it.
God.
I've always wanted to use these guys.
Okay.
I'm like, it's a fucking demon lizard! And I whisper it kind of loudly.
I come up front. Do I see it?
Oh,
come up
same
front.
initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the same.
I come up front. I see it, right?
Yep.
I'm going to activate my psychic assault.
Awesome.
Okay, so
Durhale,
where's this demon
while
lizard at?
you're,
Is that big?
It's considered a medium, so no.
Where's that?
Durhale,
It's
while
actually
we're
inside
walking,
that pit
Durhale.
right there. So yeah, it goes to the top,
Sorry.
being Durhale's turn.
Keel,
So
while we're walking, I basically touch you on the arm. 8 hit points.
red.
Gotta have red.
All right, there we
I
go.
am fried.
Oh god. I hope that thing
Okay,
doesn't blow up too.
Needs to make an intelligence saving throw, the snake thing.
The snake thing. All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not good for the snake thing.
Oh. That's a 20.
Yeah, that's a very miss. Yeah. Go ahead and do your worst.
Okay, so this is an ego whip.
Okay.
It'll take 3d8 psychic damage, and it is filled with self-doubt, leaving it unable to use its action on its next turn, only to take the dodge, disengage, or hide action.
Okay.
Does it have a minimum intel to do that?
No.
Okay. I was just self-doubt is typically an intelligent creature thing.
Technically intelligence.
Yeah.
Not very smart though.
Well, I think it's most of them are like you have to have a minimum of 3 to be sapient. Yeah.
All these things are sapient enough that much.
Yeah.
Sentient enough.
It'll take 15 psychic damage.
15 psychic damage. Excellent. Okay, there we go. It,
And I'll return back to the end of the group.
there we are. Going to the top
side points.
is well. After that would be Keyleth. Keyleth's turn.
Well, since I'm feeling a little less barbecued now, I'm gonna move to line of sight and shoot.
So 20 feet
alright.
to get up in front of me.
There we are.
Oh, no, not all the way to the back. I was just going right back behind.
Oh, just to where you
Yeah,
were before.
Where I
Okay.
was before.
Oh shit. You do that, you're stuck there then. You can't move back.
What's that?
Because he's got 20. Oh no, you can dash as a bonus. Lucky you.
Yeah, I'll shoot the snake. Nothing. Yeah. Natural 1. Wow.
Miss. All right.
And move back.
Moving back. All right. Now we're gonna go to Toby. Toby's turn.
Those things don't. So I know how fast those little fuckers are. And it doesn't seem like they have ranged weaponry. That lizard, does it? That snake-looking worm thing. So it's like medium size. Is it filling the entire hole? Like it's like just popping in and out of it, or is it like slithering out and it's outside?
It's
the hole
slithering
now?
out, so half of its body would be out, but enough
So it's
to
still
where
in the hole.
it's still in the hole technically, but it doesn't affect
I'm
anything.
going to
Toby. In back of your mind, you end up hearing from Durhale. The snake won't pose a problem.
I'm still not charging in the room. I'm going to move
That's
5. I'm going to move 10 feet forward. 5, 10, 15. 15 feet up the passageway, so where I'm still bottlenecked. Right there. No, back
Right.
one. Back one.
Back one. Okay.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to rage. God damn it, I can't rage without doing it. Now, I'll rage, and if you'll let me deal damage to myself.
That's fine.
And then I'm going to ready an action for whoever moves into melee.
All right, you headbang a little bit and give yourself a little whiplash and psych yourself up pretty hardcore.
I'm
Now,
just like slapping myself. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
Durhel, how much did you do last turn?
I did 15.
15. Okay, that's what I thought. Excellent.
And it cannot take an action other than disengage, hide, or dodge action.
Okay. It's now it's Tipperton's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move right up behind Toby.
You're like, I'm like psyching myself, like slapping myself in the face. We got this, we got this, we got this.
And
We can do this.
I'll take a shot at the worm first.
All right.
7 damage.
7
to the-
damage. It's total of 3.
And then I'll use Hordebreaker and shoot the one on my side.
Okay.
Good thing we're mostly ranged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
this
actually
is-
does help.
yeah.
This would have been very bad if everybody was not ranged.
It'd be
Magic users help too. I mean,
Yeah.
any sort of psychic or magic
cantrips and
users,
shit
yeah.
like that, yeah.
Um,
So,
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Oh. Over 20. So.
Okay, yeah, no, that definitely hits.
D20s, I believe.
Damn.
Only.
4 damage.
No, not damage.
4 damage. All right, so that's And that would be
No
to
damage,
this
just
one right there.
attack rolls. That would be awesome.
All right, now we're going to move to, so it's Tipperton, its turn, and then Francisco's. This thing pops its head back down into the hole.
It's the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, I'll take my attack on it.
And we're going to consider this one square, even though it is part between squares.
That's fine.
We're
Yeah.
breaking the...
That is a some raging. That is a 16 to hit.
Okay. That definitely hits.
That averaged out.
The snake is a large
7.
creature, right?
That's 11.
It's a medium.
Okay.
It's not too big.
11 points of slashing damage.
Oh, wow, 11. Okay. All right, so that would be 2, and that's to one that is uninjured, so it'd be a total of 5 damage to that guy. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. It's still going to attack. I'm going to move everybody, though. This one is going to bolt that direction. And the same... 5,
Yeah,
10,
that-
15,
oh.
20, 25, 30,
Oh.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
So it's small enough to fit in that thing?
It's a small creature, yeah.
Oh shit, I could have fit through it. I thought it was like a foot or something.
No, I
Yeah.
mean it's as far as it's small, but it's not easy to get through. But
Gotcha.
it's there. We are.
Now we don't know where that one.
Yeah, we don't have any idea. Probably thought it just ran away. You gotta shit me.
Oh, it would be not that far. 5, 10, 15, 20.
He knows where it went.
Well, I mean, we know it
Yeah.
went through the passage, but we know it's
55,
circling
60.
behind
Yeah, you know, you
us.
got it,
It
exactly.
could have run away for all we know.
And that's the one you damaged. If you could put a damage die by that of some sort.
How much?
I think it was you did
I
total of
also did
7.
not see that.
I
Three.
did. I
Oh,
did 4.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
okay.
that
Yeah.
either. Actually, I'm out of line.
I
of
thought you
sight.
did 7. Oh no, that was to the snake.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
snake. Yeah, the snake's worm. There we are. I do get an attack against you, though.
Because I'm out of line of sight. I actually didn't even see that.
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hit you.
If I would have saw it, I would say something.
Doing a total of 5
I mean, it's
damage.
basically the same thing.
It's
Oh, yeah, that's why you don't paint your maps.
Yeah.
There we go.
You said 5.
5 total damage.
Well, I mean, you could if you put it on a canvas.
Yeah. Or I
Yeah.
just used not as
Or you-
thick paint.
Yeah.
So there we go. All right. And the fire snake does nothing. But you can't actually see him right now. We are going back to the top. Oh, no, I guess it's Francisco's turn. He goes ahead and yells up at the front. He says he's actually going to run up here, and he's going to see what's going on.
I'm going to tell him to get out of the way.
What are you doing? Move.
Okay. There we go. Going back to the top. It's Durhale's turn.
Would I be able to get behind? Wow, Tipperton.
Yeah, you'd be able
And
to
be
actually
able to see both of them.
Yeah, I'd say you can.
Because I can't see the snake anymore,
So I
right?
wanted to give them room.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he's there. You'd be able to for sure see
Actually,
him.
I'm going to ready in action until I see the snake.
Okay, cool. Excellent. So it goes to Keyleth's turn.
If I move in front of Fran, can I see?
No.
This
Yeah,
guy?
I was gonna say safely.
I
all I
just
could
said
do is
that, yeah.
get the 5,
Yeah.
the 10 feet is all I could do.
And I wouldn't know that they ran.
None of the back three knew.
I guess I probably could have called that out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm not the wisest. I'm intelligent, but not wise.
Can't do shit right here. How many feet is that? From, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put me on him. A dash would put me...
I can't move through enemy squares.
Oh,
It's double movement.
It's half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they would get attacks of opportunity and whatnot if you move away
and
from
that's
him.
my
So
bonus, so I wouldn't...
a nasty spot to sit with magic.
Yeah, and then if you
Well, actually, you could do a double move with the disengage.
but he
you
won't
can-
be able to attack. He'll be in the chamber.
Right, but yeah. So, your choice on what you want to do. And actually, you only see those 2, but we do know that there was 4 starting out. So you don't know if they could be around the corner or anything either.
So 5, 10,
None of us called that out. We're just like, oh, look at them go.
so I can get to here, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Right here? All right, you have entered the room and dodging through the little small magma creatures and jumping over one of them. And you enter the room. You don't see the fire snake, but you can definitely see light illuminating out of that little
That's a
pit.
down one, right?
Yeah.
Now that you're actually in the room, you can see on the floor around this thing is a chalk, kind of making a circle, eccentric circles around that. Yeah, that's pretty much all you see that's weird in the room.
What are you doing? There could be more.
Going,
Just yell it as you pass by.
going to the next.
Going to find out!
Toby's turn.
I'll swing. Well, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at him because I don't want a chance not killing him.
Okay.
I'll make it reckless. Hey, that's 1. Oh, why did I roll that die? Why did I roll that die?
You need to reroll it anyway.
Yeah. Well, I might get a critical, so let's see. No. Okay, so that was a 22 to hit.
22. Excellent. That hits.
Hey, that's a little bit better than average. 13 points of damage.
13. All right. So that would half that. That would be
So
total of 6.
5, 11.
11. Excellent. I believe that is.
there?
Yep. That pops him. Go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
I'm gonna lunge behind Tipperton. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a 9. You better.
Oh, yeah, I
want
definitely-
those snake eyes.
I
want
got
some
you.
Snake eyes there.
Almost. It's almost even.
6.
Six total damage.
Alrighty. Starting to look a little burnt, crispy.
All right.
Alright,
Now
and I
it's
killed him.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay there. Actually, no reason to put myself back into that.
Tipperton's turn.
$17.
17 hits.
God, that's twice. 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. Not too horribly much. 2 damage to the Magman. The arrow sticks out of its side. It barely barely notices it.
And then it burns away.
And then it burns off and
Burns
falls on
away.
the ground. The remainder of the
He
shaft.
slowly pulls out his endless.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go
I've got a few.
to Tipperton Toby. Its turn.
Ah, shit.
So with this creature, so how long is it that it?
That's till its next turn.
Oh, till its
Just
next
the-
turn.
Just the next turn. So it can act now.
It's gonna slither
But
out.
as soon as it pops back up, I
Okay.
had a ready to action.
Go ahead.
Constitution saving throw for it.
So it's still over here.
17.
That passes.
All right. Okay. So yeah, then it comes up.
Damn. I tried to make it go prone.
Knock a worm. Prone.
All right. So the creepy fire lizard creeps out of the thing, and it
What
stays
the
very
hell is
low to the
that?
ground, and it bites your feet and attacks with and whips with its tail. So
Hit.
okay, hit with that one, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the next one. A total of 15.
Hit.
A total of 10 from the bite. And 4, 8. So, all right. So Keyleth just got bit and whipped by the tail of the fire serpent that crawled out of the creepy abyss thing, the pit there. And so then it's Magman's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, yeah, 60, yeah. And the other would be move up 60, however you want to do that there.
You said wherever, so put him the other direction.
Yeah, I put him outside.
And then there we are. Here's going to be attack against Toby. And I didn't attack you yet, have I?
No.
Okay, I didn't think I did. So we have a total of... so it's plus... What is your... 15 is your... I easily got you. Got you there. All right. So it does a total of 2d6, doing a total of 7 damage to you.
You like 6s on
Those
that
are
die, man.
a 6 and a 1 all the time. Going
7.
Going to the next person. That's their turn. It would be back to the... it'd be Francisco. Fran says... now, though, he would notice light behind him. Let's give him a perception check, and this is a 10 DC, so this is pretty easy. What is... he's a hero character, so therefore he... We're going to go ahead and give him proficiency in perception. And he says, behind you, there's light!
Good God, man.
60.
Just charges. Jesus.
And he drops the bow there. So yeah, there we are. Going to the next... I know that's all you can really do. Going to top of the initiative, it's Durhale's turn.
Can I see the fire snake from here?
Right here.
I would probably say no if you can't review.
If you're in Tipperton's position, for sure. Got a lot of rock, but you can definitely see this one for sure. If you just kind of bend away, you can, and you just need to see a clip of them. All you really need to see. So yeah, if you want to attack the Magman, you're more than welcome to.
I have enough movement to get behind a Magman.
Right here.
Yeah. Actually, how much more movement did I have left?
5, 10, 15, 20.
25.
25, yeah.
Get me 5 feet away from it. It can take its attack of opportunity.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh,
Fuck,
Jesus.
bitch.
All right.
Slaps you on the ass as you go.
Yeah. Good job, man. Good game.
A total of 3 damage. They don't add anything to it because it just does straight fire damage. So 4. Total of 10 damage as it rakes your thigh as you go by.
10.
Mm-hmm.
On a critical? Son of a bitch. You've been rolling like
That's
7,
not
8
been
on
rolling
rolling
good.
regular hits. Jesus.
3 and a 1 at the very beginning. But yeah, there we go. All right. Now it's going to go. And what else are you going to do?
I'm going to ready a spell again. This one is going to be Ego Whip. And I tell Keela, get out.
Keela's getting out.
And you're readying an action for
Ego Whip. As soon as
when
leaves.
he leaves the
That's not an AoE, is it?
No.
Oh, good.
I don't know if the fire
know
snake
if
is.
Yeah.
bursts. All right. Now we're going to go to the next person's turn, which is Keela's turn.
Disengaging.
As soon as he leaves, Ego Whip. Intelligence saving throw.
I'll roll this die because I've been rolling bad with that one. 11, -2, so it definitely passes. Or it definitely fails.
Pretty much like average damage. 10, 15, 16 points of damage.
16 points. The thing looks directly at you with red glowing eyes, and then it just falls face forward into the square in front of you.
And I shot an arrow in it as that happened. Just to say.
And
I got a 22 and 1 point of damage.
Okay. And you can see its body is being consumed by fire as it's dying, so it is considered a bonfire right now. But it did not blow up, just to let you guys know. So there we go.
I also say, friends in the back, there's apparently more.
All right. It's going to be Keela's turn.
Keela just
No,
won.
I just went.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what you shot a.
Because I was disengaging and shooting at the same time, and I hit with a 22.
Oh,
and
I
got
see.
1
That was
point of
during your
damage.
turn. I see.
So that was like all simultaneous.
So now we're gonna go to Toby.
Well, I guess I'll attack the other one since I was going to just run through it and go straight for the snake, but
And
I'm not going to do that.
Durhal's out of range. He won't get hit with the
No, I don't even know that, so
Oh.
I'm still going for it. I figured he was smart enough to get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw him smack my ass as I left.
Yeah, and you go, oh. That you do every night. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's 7 points of damage.
7, so a total of 3. He's
Yeah.
up to 5 points of damage.
I'm rolling.
There we go. Tipperton's turn.
Heard me say there's more.
Yeah, but we still got this little one in front of us.
Go for it. There's 3 of us up here.
Well, I'll make a shot at it and then I'll move. Hit.
All right.
4 damage.
4 damage, too, so that'd be a total of 7. It's still standing. The
Sturdy one.
Not sturdy. You guys have just been nicking it. All right, going to 14. That's the Magman's turn. 1 against Toby.
20.
Yeah, that happens. Here we go.
That would have been getting good hits too.
4.
Jeez.
Oh, I got almost max. And
I think I'm down.
So a total of 4 from the first one, and then a total of 11. So yeah.
So 15.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I have 2 hit points.
All right, there we go.
Turn the music down again.
Okay, yeah. Now it is
Not disengaging or
Francisco.
It's not my turn.
Yeah, it's their turn.
Oh.
Yeah, that was him hitting me.
Oh. Jesus.
Francisco is going to go ahead and, or I mean, it's going to attack Francisco. Natural 20.
Jesus.
That dice has been rolling bad. Now it's rolling good. What can you do? Here we go. 2 snake eyes. High and low, you know.
Yeah.
12 damage to Francisco.
That's
You don't see him, so it's all good. The next one.
Yeah, the T12 was holding him in his spot.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
He's right
realize he
there.
was doing that when I moved it.
He's gonna go ahead and move right over here. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna go to the top of, or it's gonna be Francisco's turn. He's gonna say, "Well, guys, I need some help. I'm paying you."
I'm paying.
Pretty good amount. That definitely does hit the Magman, and he has 2 scimitars. We'll go ahead and attack with the second one. At a +5. Hits. All right. Scimitars are D6s. 11. Total of 15 damage, so that'd be 14. 14 divided by 2. 7 damage. All right, and the thing is still there, but you don't know that. Of course, now we're back to the top with Durhale.
I look almost dead.
I know. That's why I did.
You smell burning flesh at this point.
I step back about 10 feet.
Okay.
Still keeping the Magman and Toby in my sight. And Toby, run!
I planned on it.
And ready a reaction.
Okay. Keyless turn. Now you are, as a medium-sized character, you can move through here, but that is at half speed. Small characters don't quite get that, but you know,
You
can make it through.
have triple your movement speed.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
move
you could,
pretty
like,
far.
Yeah.
And you don't
90
move as
feet,
slow
man.
as the small creatures.
So basically, I can make it through there with a double movement,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You could probably make it through with a single movement, maybe.
dash.
No, maybe not.
30, so that's 30,
Yeah.
so 60
Double, yeah.
feet to get through there.
Yeah, so my double movement and then dash 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
You are in sight of the one.
Oh shit.
You can't do anything. Yeah, that was the
I
entire.
can't eat a pastry.
Yeah, that's everything.
Can I eat
No,
a pastry?
bonus
while I'm
is
moving?
dash.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah,
bonus.
if you want. No. All right, so now we're going to go
Yeah, if you
to...
said I could.
Toby.
Just eat it while you're going. I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to move back 25 feet. You got this! And I turn around and run.
As soon as he's 5 feet away, I'm going to give it an intelligence saving throw.
Nope, failed.
All right.
That's the die for intelligence saving throws, apparently.
7 points of damage.
7 points, and that pops heavy. It the magma splurts on the wall without a sound other than a.
And I am.
And it goes dark.
Oh, wait, no.
And it goes dark. Yeah.
Oh, no, the
I have
bonfire.
Yeah, there's still a bonfire there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's consuming the body. And you're able, of course, to see some sort of minimal light where you'd be able to run this
Well, it's
direction.
more of me.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, even you would be able to see some sort of light here.
Oh, you can see my light. I have a lamp burning.
Oh, okay.
So.
There we go. Now we're gonna go to so it's
That was
it was Tipperton's turn. Going all the way up, or 10.
Can I see him from there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you that.
Okay. Huh? 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Golly.
4 damage.
Four
I've done
damage.
that 3 times in a row now.
Oh, man.
Ever since it hit the floor.
Perfect. So yeah, it sinks into the side of its shoulder, and it just goes ahead and pops.
Oh, no. Shit.
So let's see, that was a total of 15 they took before, and now here we go. Oh yeah, that
shit.
takes him down hard. Yeah, there's
doesn't
no way
get-
it survives that.
Does he get a dex saving throw?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, well, still, it's going to be tough. He definitely does pass that dex saving
That's
throw.
5 points.
So that'd be 5 points. He was Is it exactly 0. He falls down.
Well, the good thing about exactly 0 is technically you don't need death saving throws.
Oh,
I
really?
think that,
Okay.
no, that is down. When a fight that's down, he's not stabilized.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you return him to 0. All right. So that would make it top of, it's Tipperton Magman's turn.
Does he notice me?
He technically has a torch, so he'd be able to see.
If he's looking.
Combat omnidirection.
Actually, there's more action going this direction.
Does he know that?
Well, that's the way he was trying to move.
That's the
Well,
way he was.
I guess. Maybe the wall caved
That's why
in.
I asked.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he doesn't know I'm coming up that way.
Well, it's counted as like in combat your omnidirectional vision.
30.
I'm pretty far, so too.
No,
35. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be able to attack anybody, so he's going to make it barely out of range to attack you. The little creepy gremlin fire thing runs up on you, and there we go. That's all I can do.
Barely out of the way. Like 5. It's 10 feet from you.
Yeah.
Is
Not
that
5
actually
feet.
counting points, or was that just holding him in place?
No, he can do a double move, and
No,
that gets him
die.
up to the...
No, that's hit points. Yeah, it has two damage. There we go.
Did he stop at 30 feet, or did he move?
Oh, he's
do
going to
a
go the
double
full thing.
move?
Yeah, he's
that's
going to
what I
do
thought.
double. Yeah,
sorry. I
And
thought
then
you
he
said
just
he
to do it.
stopped out of range.
Yeah. There we go. Now it goes back to the top. Francisco's first death saving throw. Pass. Next, back to the top. Durhale's turn.
Move me 30 feet is there. I'll do a double move. Okay, now I see where they're at.
Oh yeah, definitely see him. Yeah.
That'd be my turn.
Keela's turn.
$30? Can I see
That's
him?
35.
No, he's like a pretty good 35.
Yeah.
I'd say
Oh,
pretty
he's around a
sharp
corner,
corner.
so there's like no way.
almost two corners.
I'm gonna get out here using a dash and readying in an action for when Tipperton moves to shoot.
There we go.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't even. Looking at the map from my view, you will not be able to see him unless you go into that hallway.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
windy
you're-
corridor.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so then get me to where I can see. With my dash, I should make it.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I mean, You could count it there. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. If you, I don't have any problem. People standing on dead. You're standing over him. All right. Now we're gonna go to.
Ready to
Well, that was
Toby.
just a die. Oh, you're waiting for him. Yeah.
Toby's turn. You get beat up pretty heavy.
Well, it was that one attack.
Yeah, that
it
one
dropped
attack.
almost
Yep.
half my hit points.
Yeah.
I'll move up between the two,
Okay, no problem at all.
and I'm gonna throw a javelin at it because those bow. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that because he's right there. I'll just ready an attack with my javelin when Turpidin gets out of the way. I'm gonna be like,
Well, you kind of stopped me. Thanks.
well, you can move behind me,
Behind, yeah.
Yeah.
or across from him.
Yeah. You can
You
still
don't have to
move.
move directly behind.
Or in front of me.
Yeah, you just go across.
Yeah, but then I have to disengage, and
You have to disengage no matter what, otherwise
Yeah.
you take an attack of hop.
Yeah, you have to disengage anyway.
Yeah.
And it is Tipperton's turn.
So yeah, you can go 10, 15, disengage for 20. Remember, you can always split your movement in this edition,
Mm-hmm.
which is fantastic. I love to actually work
Yeah.
that in there. DMs can't go. Fuck
now
you.
make your attack of opportunity.
It's like I want to shoot this fucker.
13.
All right. Well, actually, by the time, okay, how do you want to work his attack versus my attack?
All three attacks. Technically.
Well,
It
the attack of
doesn't really matter
opportunity
to me.
takes place as you leave threat, so technically that would be first.
Okay.
Yeah, which that doesn't do
So-
anything. So, where are we going?
Well, no, not the attack of opportunity. They're ready to attack.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one's
Want to do
first.
after
Doesn't-
me or right as I get out of range, they fire.
Technically, it's
Yeah.
right as you get out of range.
so
technically,
then
but
let
it's
them
all
do
the
their
same.
let them do their stuff first because it may affect what I do. I leave threat right there, which is when everybody attacks. So
Total
16.
16 hits.
Hey, it's 1. I can reroll it.
Half
That is a 20, not natural.
All right,
5 points of damage.
5 points. So that would
That
round
is
down to
10 because I finally rolled a 6.
2. Okay,
What's it up to?
total of 4.
I rolled a 6, 10, so I did 10 damage to it, so 5 and
Oh
a half.
wow. Okay. So perfect. So yeah, you club it right in the center with your javelin. It looks down at the
thing.
javelin, burning the javelin up.
Yeah,
and
that thing
it
is worth the
explodes.
silver.
Nobody gets harmed by this one. Magma covers the wall. And everything calms down except for you have your employer is dying right now.
I
And you take the gold out.
I can.
Oh, just take it off of him.
I can stabilize him.
Medicine check.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, whoever has the
no,
highest of the others,
I just
assist.
walk over to him and touch him on the shoulder,
Oh.
Okay.
and
One of us.
8 damage back.
Oh, he's yeah.
This was
He,
so
he
worth
looks
for
up and he
me.
goes. He says, "Did you get him?" He,
Yeah, there was like 16 more, and we took them all out. It was horrible. You're lucky we were here.
he says, "I wouldn't have gone in without you. I owe you well, all the gold that I have on me."
Who
And he,
looks the worst?
I have no. He does. He has
He
1
does.
hit point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2. It's really hard to tell who's worse off.
I am fried and bitten and whipped.
Oh, there's your 8.
10 hit points back,
Oh, yeah.
and I hand you a biscuit.
You don't need to give me a biscuit. I refuse it.
No, I hand him the biscuit.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I have my own. I'll eat it.
well, and remember,
I have 2. I just was trying not to use
Remember,
them.
there is no combat right now,
Yeah.
so
Well, I was like, we can rest. I'm fairly
Yeah,
certain. I'm
I'm
going to look at
gonna
him as
say we get
there's
the hell out of
nothing
here
else on
first.
this mine, right?
he says, "This is everything."
Okay.
Well, did you kill the fire snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, the worm thing.
Yeah.
it's the
He never
demon.
saw the fire snake, did he?
Yeah, no,
did.
he saw it.
He saw it for a brief second, and I told him to move.
Yeah, he went up
Yeah.
here and then he had to move back.
Yeah,
So yeah, he says we should get out of here.
I agree.
Now you know the secret of my mind. One thing I have to say, and he as he's actually paying you right now as he's sitting on the floor because you healed him and saved his life, and he gives you each 10 platinum pieces.
Damn.
Rich guy.
Well, he owns a mine. He better be well.
And as he hands this to you, he says, "Don't tell anybody about my mine, or I should say our mine." You're
So
more
the
than-
secret was the fire snake?
No, the secret about it was, and it was in the description, so iron ore looks like rock. I
Yeah.
mean, this is literally smelted ore in veins. where it would
Gotcha.
normally be. So it's basically you can chip it out and then start hammering it into a sword.
Okay.
So basically, there's no smelting.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's why this
That's
mine is
ridiculous.
Yeah, that saves a lot of money. He says you're more than welcome to work in it, but just don't let anybody know it's up here. So yeah. You eventually limp your way out of the mine. It is early morning, and as you actually get to the edge of the mine, you can see that all the miners, because of course we're back up at the top. This is a huge mountain.
I kind of wanted to investigate.
Oh, that's fine.
The chalk around the hole.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So you go over and you could do a short rest if you actually wanted to while investigating. It's really however and whenever you want to do that.
Yeah.
If anybody have an Arcana,
That's what I'm
I
gonna check.
have a
2 in
0.
Arcana. I got a +2.
okay,
I'm actually proficient, yeah.
I'm not proficient, but I'm just gonna do it.
okay,
20.
20.
I rolled 18. Yeah,
Okay,
2 for intelligence.
so 20 got it. What did?
I got a natural 1.
Okay, no, you didn't
Which
get it.
makes no sense.
It happens.
Yeah,
D&D does D&D's D20 system doesn't
No,
make
the
sense.
fact that he got more of a
Oh,
degree
yeah.
than I did.
Oh yeah,
Well,
he's seen
his
this
limit.
before.
I think because he's untrained, though, I think it'd be a little bit more limited for what he could get.
I'm
just
not
because
gonna-
he's
I'm a
untrained,
well-educated
but-
man.
I'm not gonna tell him everything, but
No,
this is
I'm a well-educated
definitely
man.
a summoning circle.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much all I can really give you there. Past that, I mean, it looks like maybe these creatures might have been summoned.
Yeah, my investigation is kind of. Would I know whether these little fire monsters drew it? Like, did they come first and then summon the snake?
Well,
Or-
this is actually made by chalk. They couldn't
So,
even
like
hold
a
the
person-
chalk.
Yeah, okay. that's
Most
true.
likely. You never know. The fire lizard thing might be a different
Mhm.
makeup, but
I'm gonna dust out the chalk and then. Yeah, wherever we're
I'm gonna look down the shaft because I don't know what the fuck that thing was, how it was crawling up the shaft, or if it was just like.
oh yeah, no, the
squeezing.
shaft goes down about 10 feet or so. It was just wedging itself in the shaft and then kind of popping itself up.
Okay.
That's what it was doing. It was just using it as a little hidey hole.
Damn.
So yeah.
I was hoping it'd go deeper and I'd just knock it prone and it would fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, this is.
It would have
payback.
if you.
Yeah.
And it
Which I
went.
thought was funny, making a snake prone.
Yeah, it's on its back. So there we go. What else are we? Is there anything else we're?
No, I have 0 interest. So.
Okay.
What, do you relay that information?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, it looks like somebody summoned this. I mean, these creatures couldn't hold the chalk, so somebody did this.
Somebody like. What do you mean?
Like,
Like, more than likely
Someone
somebody
smart.
that has access down
someone
here.
someone came down here and
See
summoned
that chalk?
Yeah.
I mean, if it
Is the chalk there?
Yeah.
I mean, if the
I'm
first
going to
time you.
perform an experiment.
Okay.
Well, is there a piece of chalk sitting there, or is the chalk?
Oh no,
there?
the chalk is on the ground. No,
Okay.
it's
Oh,
the chalk. There's no piece of chalk.
Stick
No.
of chalk.
Yeah.
Hey,
But the actual.
I bought a piece of chalk out of just sheer random.
What
I would
he's
remember
wanting to
that.
do, though,
Can I have your chalk?
Yeah,
I have a
I'll be,
piece of
if you're
chalk,
talking
too.
about it, it's like, I so happen to have one.
I didn't know you wanted to draw it. I wanted
yeah,
you.
I
like,
bought that just for shits and giggles.
Going to
Okay.
perform an experiment.
Yeah.
Are their bodies still warm?
The magmen?
Yeah.
They're piles of goo, but yeah, no, they're
Still molten rock, though?
yeah. I mean, they'd be warm to the touch. Yeah, they'd still be warm.
Could I put the chalk up against the molten rock?
Well, yeah, no problem at all.
What does it do?
It relies
Oh,
like a piece
nothing.
of copper.
Nothing to
It-
the chalk?
Nothing to the chalk. I mean, I don't know how chalk reacts to. It's cool enough now that it definitely wouldn't though. So
Yeah, what does
actually
happen
gonna
if you
look up-
burn chalk? I'd imagine it smells really bad. It might liquefy at a high enough temperature.
at a high enough temperature, at the current magma, because you guys kind of have
Yeah, it
limped
just
around
probably
a little bit.
darkens it and smells bad.
Yeah, I mean, at most it would do that. It's definitely not hot enough to melt chalk right now, at least.
No, but talking to a gentleman, I'd be like, "You've got someone here that summoned that,
Like a human?
more than likely, or
Huh.
someone that snuck down here while you weren't looking and summoned these creatures and the stuff
Has there
back
been
out."
has there been any outsiders in the town prior to this?
Not at all. I mean, we tried, especially in the mine. We don't let anybody down here for understandable reasons. It did happen at night. I mean, somebody could have snuck in. I mean,
Yeah. Do you have guards posted though? Because I mean, there's little to hide out here.
exactly. We usually have one person standing near the center of the town, but
To be kind of meta, isn't what's her name? That's Durhale's friend. Is an outsider.
Esther.
Esther?
oh,
no,
she's been here for about a year
Yeah.
or so.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been here for a while.
I'm suspicious.
Of anything, I can imagine. I mean, she is a magic user.
This is not of
So
Salem.
that was kind of meta. So
Oh, no,
I was
that's
just
fine. That's fine.
asking To keep
She's the only person. She is the only magic user in town, is what he says. So,
Well, I didn't ask.
I mean, it's
about her.
possible.
That was out of
Might as well question her. I mean,
So
just because they're nice doesn't mean they're not evil.
It's not of Salem.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I can't imagine just because you worship someone doesn't, or claim to worship something doesn't mean you can be otherwise.
So I am a liable suspect as her.
Well, you weren't here when it happened. She could have been easily, especially since she was with the people that were leaving town.
But this is the reason why we magic users are so hard. Never mind.
Yeah,
I ain't accusing you, but it's if a creature's killed by a hammer, if a creature's killed by a sword, a skilled swordsman from the appearance, then the skilled swordsmen in town are probably the ones that are going to be under suspect. I mean, it's just logic. So, I mean, she'd be the first one I'd question, and if she proves innocent, then you know it wasn't her.
And if it's not, she could be burning down the keep right now.
Yeah, she could be burning the keep down. Let's hope not, but
that'd be hard to do. But yeah,
Yeah, burn the concrete. That's
the
good.
walls can
Yeah.
definitely burn. So yeah, there we go.
And
What-
the people in it.
Yeah, that is other than the keep, everything else is wood, for the most part. So yeah, are you? Is there anything else you want to investigate in the mine itself?
No, I have
Okay.
very little interest in the mine.
Okay, you guys make your way out of the mine. As you actually exit the mine, you can tell that the miners, they're standing football field away or so. You know, good.
Oh, no. It would do nothing. It's a form of limestone. Limestone has a huge, like, ridiculous
High,
high
yeah.
resistance. to
I
heat.
take my chalk back, by the way. I want my chalk.
They could have drawn it.
Okay. So yeah, beyond this, about a football field away or so, all the men, as you actually exit, they cheer, and they're standing there with their weapons ready to go. I mean, they're just kind of watching your back is what they're doing. They say, "Yay!" And Francisco puts his arm up, and yeah. Nothing else seems to be going on. There's no magmen running around. It doesn't seem.
Okay.
So yeah. Where do we go?
So, how are like the buildings? They're burnt down to foundation.
The
buildings.
buildings magically reappear.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's how damaged are. They're all burnt to
They're burnt
foundation.
completely down.
Okay.
Francisco says, "Well, it looks like we're going to be staying in tents, guys." And he goes over to the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Francisco, actually, if you can get a small shipment of ore close to ready within the next 3 or 4
Yeah,
days,
well, escort it back. Yeah.
well, we'll go to Olka and get some timber to exchange for the iron to then allow you to start rebuilding your homes
Do
This
they need
sounds
iron up there?
absolutely fantastic.
for tools, and then they can
yeah, I
also
guess they
trade
could,
it.
yeah.
and-
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to have to get Bernard to, and he's a good guy. I haven't talked to him in a very long time. Try not to leave this mountain as much as I can.
We're good friends with the mayor of Olka, so we can
that
get
works
that
out.
taken care of for you if you would like.
You guys came in just the right time. If I could pay any more, I would, but I'm a little out of funds right now. You're more than welcome to stay here as long as you want. Let me know what you need. We have food, we have water. That's pretty much all we have. If you're wanting to stay here, as far as getting a lot of a very large shipment, that might be a problem. We also don't have wagons too.
Well, like I said, get a small shipment ready, and
When the timber gets here,
we will
saves you a
get the
little bit.
timber here, and then use those wagons to transport the ore.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. So we will, we'll at the end of the next day, we'll see how much I've got, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So
We'll get the shipment to you, and you can work out the details at that time.
Okay.
I'm just getting it started at the
We
moment.
need to take care of the Ooze Guard first.
he says, "Yeah, about those. You know, that's touchy subject. We've only went up and tried to communicate with them once. Now, I don't know if you guys are wanting to or not, but you're more than welcome to. They are incredibly superstitious, so I wouldn't play any mind games with them. It might not be a good idea.
No.
So yeah, what are we going to do? So they're going to get started to work. They're going down in the mine, seeing what happened, and try to take care of what's going on down there. What do you guys do for the rest of the day? Because it is morning. It is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Okay, yeah, you take a...
This is long rest, right?
Short rest.
This would be a short rest
can't
right
take
now.
A long rest this early.
Unless you say you're going to burn the day, just hanging out and not doing anything, really.
Well, I mean, I say we take a short rest and get some of your guys' hit points back, and then we go talk to the youth guard so we're not just wasting the entire day.
It's morning. Why don't we just bail and take a long rest at the end of the day?
Wow. 62 miles, or 62 squares to get to Olka from where we're at.
Oh yeah, it's
like I said, multiple days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just counted it up. Okay.
Can we get to the crossroads in one day?
No, we're
No,
gonna be.
we basically
not gonna
get
be
to
in
the
the
edge of the
woods.
forest, cross the forest, and then
Yeah.
it's 3 days to get back to the keep, basically.
Yeah.
Unless we want to stay the night in the forest.
No. I
Not
mean,
after
as long as they're not
today.
fire creatures.
So,
Yeah, get ambushed by the gnolls or the orcs.
Less to kill later on.
so let's go to the edge of the forest and just take a long rest.
Let's go ahead and
Did
get
we
the map
want
out here.
to? Did we want to talk to the Ulfgard? Or
Well, I mean,
the barbarians?
Yeah,
at
the barbarians.
bottom?
Yeah.
are any of us good at that?
I wouldn't really. Yeah, I mean, if
Well,
they,
we
mean,
can at least find out why they're here, possibly, or just try to get some basic information from them.
Do we know approximately, does anyone have any idea of what they speak, though? Because they were talking about they hardly speak illegible language that we know.
we can go find out.
Well, I'm just prepping
He
beforehand.
says, Francisco says, yeah, they do have a language. I don't know what it is exactly. A few people at the keep might definitely speak Uthgard, but I do not.
Well, I know Dwarven, Halfling, and Eluskin, and what is that?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I know Elvish, Goblin, and Molluscan and Jonathan.
Elvish,
I bet they
Draconic,
would. Hey, they could
Dwarvish.
probably speak Orc since they're so fucking.
And it's possible. I highly doubt it, though. They're humans. They probably would take. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's about languages. I really don't.
I mean, if it's like a favorite enemy and kind of a thing.
Would I know
Possible.
what
I mean, if
language
they
speak?
have lots of dealings with Orc, Tipperton.
Well, we would
speaks Orc.
recognize Orc, though. Well, we haven't heard them talk, I guess.
Yeah, you haven't even approached them.
Yeah.
Would I know what languages they speak?
They have their own specific language. That's actually, it has a name, but we're going to call it Uthgard right now. Because
I was thinking Druidic would make sense
Sylvan?
possibly for him, but...
Well,
Sorry, that was
secret
meta.
language.
That was meta.
That's still a secret language, too. So.
Well, yeah,
No,
but it can be learned
not
as a
really.
tribe, though.
not in this edition.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys talk over over your resting time period, and they're literally on the camp is on the edge of the mountain there, and you can see they're still down there, and they're looking up at you guys and whatnot, and they're very far away, but you could go down and talk to them if you wish.
Okay, so are we going to rest before doing that? Because we just took
Yeah.
a short
Well,
rest.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we're taking a short
Well, then
rest.
I'm just going to burn all my HD and do this. Because
Okay.
might need this.
No reason not
Because
to.
we're going to die if we piss these guys off.
I don't plan on pissing them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing a lot of things that happen. God damn.
What's the? What do you add to it?
It's the die plus 1 con modifier. Or your modifier by 1. So your con,
One of them gets the con.
yeah.
Right. So you roll however many dice, but you only get to add your con modifier once.
Sweet.
Excellent. All right. So you guys spend the rest of the day, or a good chunk of the time, just kind of, I'm guessing, looking down at recovering and sitting on the edge of the mountain, basically.
Well, how many rests are we taking then?
We've taken 2 at this point.
Okay.
And I've
2
spent
hours.
all my HD recovering
No,
at this
I'm
point.
not a freaking forecaster. God, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, you don't get recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Oh well.
All right.
Shot that shit. Yeah.
So it's approximately 10-ish. They're preparing some sort of midday meal right now at the camp. What are we doing?
I guess we're gonna go down there. So who's doing the talking?
Not me.
Oh yeah, for love of God, don't do that mind thing.
I'm the
Well,
one
it's
that
the
told
stutter
you
that's
about
more
that.
of it.
No, like the mind thing. They'd be like magic and kill us all.
Well, yeah, no.
I'm the one that told you about that.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to give it a try.
Yeah, I'll try. That's
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna have my weapons up because that's a bad thing to do when you're approaching a barbarian tribe.
Okay.
Fran's coming with us, and I guess.
Okay.
Is he? I mean, he doesn't
You
need
have to
to.
ask.
No, I'm telling him to.
Well, he says,
I mean, I'll
Because he's had dealings with him before, and they know that he's the guy. Up
he
here.
says, "Yeah, I'll go ahead. We got to make this quick, though. I need to get back to the mine if we're preparing a shipment out this quick." So, yeah, you guys walk down the mountain and approach the skin-covered. And how do we do this? There's also that.
my weapons stowed
me and
carefully.
Me and Tipperton behind Fran, and yeah,
I am in the back of the group. I'm making myself small as possible.
Yeah, I guess I'll be up
I'm
front.
actually riding my dog.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say you could be behind us because we're like approaching non-threatening, or
Yeah.
like it's a parlay.
So yeah, there is that. Basically, it's willows stuck into the ground and then bent, and then it's basically like a. I don't know. It looks like something you maybe walk through, and then on both sides are two banners. They see you coming a mile away, and they just stand on the edge of the village.
Go up to
I
the.
threw fireballs at them.
You walk up to him. Eventually, the barrel-chested barbarian stands out front with his elder beside him, and he just has his arms crossed as you walk up. And you're within talking range now.
And just stop within.
I'd say we stop like several feet back, easily like 10, 15.
I move forward just a little bit ahead of everybody else. And greetings in common.
And common's a trade language in mine, so it's broken. He kind of looks at you, and he, in his own language, he begins to speak something, and he kind of mutters it under, kind of semi-quietly in a deep voice.
Does it sound familiar to other languages?
Not at all. He never, not even the phonetics of this language are anywhere near what you've seen.
In halfling.
Okay.
Do you speak any other languages?
He looks over at the old man and mutters something to him, and then he looks back at you with a blank stare.
Elvish. Do you
No.
speak this?
He says something in his language.
Yeah, I'll take a chance and I'll do Orcish and be like, "Can you understand me?"
So right there, he looks back and he looks around, and the whole entire crowd goes.
Oh, God.
And he looks up at you and he goes. He speaks in Alaskan. He says,
He speaks in Alaskan.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not common, yeah.
"Yeah, that's the common of the North." And he says, "You anger gods of the North, or gods of fire. What you want?"
So basically, we just went like different words in different languages.
God has been appeased.
I mean, when he's
No more problem.
You can tell he got some of what you said. Appeased is a very big
Oh,
word.
I probably wouldn't use that word. God is happy. Problem solved.
demon's gone.
Done. Problem done.
You can tell he looks at you, and you can see that there's something in what you said he didn't understand. He says, "Fire on mountain.
Extinguished.
Fire no more.
Fire no more."
No
He-
more fire.
He looks back and talks to his.
Can I insight check that?
Oh yeah, very much.
Disadvantage. You don't
You're doing something. Stop doing.
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay. And what part are you inside? I mean, to just remind me what I said.
When he said "fire no more" and you repeated the question, "fire no more."
Yeah, that is a question. How he was saying that. He's being legit about that, I guess. So And when he said, "You guys start fire," I'll give you this on that insight. He wasn't talking about you. He was talking about you Northerners,
Like
basically.
you people.
Yeah. He wasn't being specific to you.
Yeah.
Well, you have Francisco next to you. Francisco says, and you can tell he's not used to, he starts speaking in full straight up Aluskan, like not being simple about it. He says, we didn't start any sort, we didn't do any, we're just mining under the ground and these things
up.
popped up.
Shut
I
up.
push him.
Shut up.
So, yeah, the barbarian sternly looks at you with his tribe behind him.
Why are you here?
We watch fire burn you people.
Fire done. People still here.
Fire done.
I take out my tinderbox and start a little fire on the ground. Oh my God. And then I stomp it out. Fire gone. And then I walk away.
Grass fire. No.
He's like, stupid people.
Suddenly there's a gust of wind, and you just set the entire plains on
Oh,
fire.
God. Yeah. What season is this? Yeah.
This winter.
He says-
Beginning of winter, so.
He says, we see. Yeah.
So,
You leave?
you leave or you
Question.
stay? Yeah.
This our home.
Okay. Later. I walk off. I'm done with this. Like, I didn't really want to be down here.
This is like a friend is like, well, go around him. I'm done. Yeah, I'm just like,
Francisco
go around him.
goes, and he actually gives some sort of like, he does this. He puts his two hands together, and they do that back. Like, that's apparently the one thing he does know about this culture. And the big barbarian doesn't do that back, but some other people in the crowd do it back. And I guess you guys walk away, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
There's no other reason to talk to them. It doesn't seem like they're threatening anyway,
Yeah.
so.
They just wanted to watch everything. They wanted to watch the world burn.
So you climb up back up top of the mountain. I would say it's probably about 1-ish now. Because, of course, you can see very far from the top of that mountain. You can actually see the main road from that mountain. That's how far you can see up there. So this takes a little bit of time. I mean, maybe 2-ish. I'm rough estimating, especially if you're burning a whole day.
I was like, well, do we really need to go back? Can
Actually,
we just have
after
him
we're
go
done
back?
with that, we'll just let him know.
Okay.
Well, we'll go ahead and, since there doesn't seem to be an issue with them, we'll go ahead and go back to the keep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Since this
Sounds like a
issue
good
is now
idea. It's-
Resolved, and we can get to the edge of the forest tonight. So
Good. Well, it's been, I owe you a lot. I owe you a lot more than 10 platinum. Hopefully you're able to come back, and if you ever wish to mine, you can pick up an axe. We make a lot of money. So, says, farewell. It was good meeting you. And he
You as
turns
well.
around. So yeah, you continue on and you guys are probably stopping at the end of and you probably have a few hours to burn, I'm guessing.
At the edge of the woods?
no, because it's
okay.
7.
Oh, it'd be about 7 o'clock. Okay.
So yeah.
Be dark. Okay, I guess we rest.
You guys rest?
Yeah, good evening.
I know you guys are taking patrols and everything.
Yeah.
They're pretty far away, but they're not crazy far away.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
On who?
Everybody.
We'll just see what happens during each
And
watch.
this is not necessarily on watch. This is actually before watch. 5. Okay, no, you didn't get it.
9.
Back to my normal perception.
Okay, no.
13.
And
10.
10. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, okay,
Nobody
yeah.
saw the giant. in the distance.
Nobody saw the giant in the distance. There we
Giant
go.
actually closer now. No.
So, you guys wake up the next day and continue on, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Now you get another one.
So we're on the other side of the wood, right?
Oh, the entire day will get us to the other side.
I got 5 again.
I got 10.
22.
There you got it. It's 20.
21.
On the edge, and this is literally on the horizon, because you can't see the Uthgard camp anymore, but you can see a group, and it would be up this direction toward Aquitani, coming the road, from the road, because that's uphill, because it's going toward the mountains. You can see a very large group of people. And it's such on the distance that they're a speck, basically. It is a group of people. And, more than 20. Camps, tents.
Did
Like,
we come
closer?
shit.
Yeah.
They're moving. They're going to take it.
No. It's that goddamn red wizard. The red wizard of Thay.
Are they coming from the north?
Cornell. Yeah,
They're coming from where we came from.
Well, I mean, there's
They're
a road
coming-
that goes off the map, but
Yeah, they're
that's what he's
coming from
referring
the
to.
Great Word
So
Cave.
they're coming from the northeast. So they're coming down towards us southwestern wise.
this way.
Well, that's the way that group
They're
is.
this way, and
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out is like what road
They're
okay,
yeah.
we're camped right here. Where do I see them off?
You
in
can
the
see them off in the
distance?
distance. Yep.
Okay, so they're coming back through. It looks like
Oh shit! What kind of day?
that's the only large group of people that I could think of at this time.
I say we leave them alone and continue
got
on.
to
Yeah,
I do not want to be
here,
part of
so-
a large skirmish if this turns into
Well,
one.
we have
We
no
just keep on
reason
going.
to.
Yeah, just keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
Well, we have no reason to fear them, but I don't particularly care to interact with them either.
I would know that the I from that check from forever ago,
Uh-huh,
I
yeah.
knew that the red wizards that they are not someone we want to mess with.
They're yeah. You never cross them. That's for damn sure. That's a big no. As far as you maybe never interacted one, but you've definitely seen what they call Thayan enclaves. Thayan enclaves, if they're allowed to and they play by the rules, if it's a Thayan enclave, they can set up their own camp and they can sell stuff. And that's what they're known for, is selling magic items. So, or really all sorts of items, magic items specifically. So yeah.
This might be bad. The red wizards could be coming down to meet the Uthgardt.
Or
Why don't we just
you
let-
did say that they deal in magic items. We do have a little bit of an excess. We may see what he has available.
Can I make a wisdom check? Because there's a key part to this that I think everyone's forgetting, and I'm fairly certain I remember as a player.
Let me know what it is.
They sell cursed magic items.
Yeah.
that
We
fuck
went over
you.
that. I would say,
And
yeah,
I knew that.
yeah.
Okay, you didn't say anything,
I
so
know.
I was like, "Can I get a check on that?"
They can
Okay.
sell. It's not like all their items are cursed,
Yeah.
but it is something that rogue red wizards would do.
Yep.
So okay.
I don't remember this. So I was like, "Oh, cool, magic items."
But a lot of times the magic items are cursed.
Well, let's just keep going. I mean,
Yeah, I don't want curses.
You gotta get the key.
Yeah, let's
Well,
keep on moving.
keep
Maybe
going then.
maybe they'll kill each other. Who knows?
Yeah, I had a ridiculous check for the red wizards
Mhm.
today. I think I had like a 26 or no, I got a natural 20 on it.
Okay, so yeah, we continue past the woods, and I think nightfall at the end of the woods.
Yep.
Okay.
Nightfall at the end of the woods. All right, and that's actually exiting the woods. You're not in the
Right,
woods. Okay,
we're
you take
at the
checks. if you're-
crossroads.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much
Excellent.
longer
Did we
would it be
notice that
till
they
the
kept-
crossroads?
With us, or if they stop.
We're at the crossroads.
Yeah,
Were
we're
you
at the
gonna wait a little bit
crossroads.
to see
Yeah.
which see?
You want to wait to see what happens?
As long as we talk there, I'm pretty sure we'd waited.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What? Yeah.
Waited, like, I mean, did we notice to see if they were keeping and going or stopping?
Oh, I mean, we.
We didn't stay long
I don't
enough.
think we stood long enough.
Well,
for
you'd
that.
actually have to, because they move a lot slower, because this is a very large group of people, and they had tents and all that stuff, and wagons, most likely.
I just saw their encampment. I didn't see that they were moving.
Yeah,
or
it'd
anything.
probably take them a good
You
part
guys
of a day to
could
break.
wait and see if they're moving, and it would be very obvious because they would form into a single line and start moving. So, if you wanted to, you could actually do that.
Not doing that. I think we should move on. Continue on.
Oh, give me a perception check.
Is this at night?
Natural 20.
Natural 20, you got it.
That's an 18.
18?
9.
Okay.
19.
So anybody above 20 notices a figure off into the woods, and this is basically near the exit, right as the sun's going down, right as you're exiting the woods, you see a dead body on the side of the road. It's 20 feet in.
Hold on. I go up to it.
You go up to it. It is the older male of the party. You remember that you saved, and you're like, "Oh, you guys can make it all the way back."
Oh.
I rolled a 1.
Well, I mean, there's not
Weren't
much we can
already
really
outside of
do.
Mirkwood at that point?
Yeah, we were outside.
Oh,
of
you guys
the-
were? Okay, we
or
can
no,
retcon
no.
that.
No,
I
we
didn't
were
think
in
you
the
were.
wood.
I thought you were
We met.
barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you.
Yeah.
Because we met.
He didn't make it far.
Only one. That's
Well,
it.
I mean,
is dead.
old age, there's not much you can do. They had to walk it no matter what.
And that was the old guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it looks like he was killed by slashes. So
Really?
with a sword.
Can I do a medicine check to see how long? Oh,
Oh, it's been
2 days ago.
2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. 2 days.
So
Not long.
a lot of people traveling together ought to be able to track fairly easily to see if they were actually attacked and captured.
Actually, we're in the
it should
forest.
be
I'm going to make
pretty-
a survival check to
Yeah,
verify.
'cause if he was killed, that means they were attacked.
Right.
So there must be a band large enough to do that. Oh, you're one. You're
Hey-o.
a one. You're a halfling. That was a lifesaver.
Yes, it is. And I get to double my bonus because of that.
Like a
So,
+10. You should have a +4 from proficiency alone.
It was just 3 tortured old people. Wasn't it?
There's only one. It's total.
No, 1 died, but
One
total
died, yeah.
was 4 of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
total
this
four.
is one of the captives that we
One of the
rescued?
captives you
Oh, I
rescued,
thought you were
yeah.
talking about the band of people
No,
that
yeah.
from the... Oh.
17.
Oh yeah, it was definitely Knowles. Definitely
Oh, shit.
Knowles.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. And
Can you
then-
find where they went?
They didn't eat them?
They came.
No, not this
They
one.
went to the
no.
Gates of Chaos.
It's
Even though that is
possible.
very unlike Knowles.
Yeah.
But no,
they,
yeah,
they
didn't-
eat all human flesh.
Yeah, they. So yeah, that's what.
Well, so are the wounds fresh then?
wounds are old, multiple days. You would guess 2 days old.
Like, could you tell before, like, if the wounds happened before death, or if they happened, like, right as, like, they inflicted death? Like, old wounds would be partially starting to heal.
That'd be a high medicine check. But
Yeah.
I can
Well,
do
as
it.
a soldier, I mean, I've come across stuff like this, so I
Yeah.
personally wouldn't know how to do it,
Okay.
but I would know if...
You would guess that this probably killed him.
Okay, so he was killed by Knowles directly. Not
I mean,
by-
you can tell it on the hands blocking a blow coming at him, and
Okay.
small forensic stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, how many? Because I know their exact number.
So. Okay. There was 8,
Direction?
and they went directly back into the woods.
I bet they fucking took the other 2 back in. Unless this guy got behind.
Did you see any other?
Do I
tracks?
see enough tracks to tell me?
that direction, and you can definitely tell that they're arcing toward the Caves of Chaos, but they are going into the woods. They're not falling on.
Does it look like there's dragging 2 other creatures possibly?
Yep. They're walking. So you can definitely see them along with it. I guess I forgot to mention that.
He
So I
sees
can tell
humanoid
that the
tracks.
humanoid tracks
Yeah,
are with them.
yeah, those are definitely with them.
Fucking bitch.
Damn
So
it,
3.
Christ.
That's the unluckiest sons of bitches.
Yeah, they can't cross the
Okay,
Lurkwood.
so we have a choice. We can either immediately split and go deal with this, or we can continue and try to get this trade thing going. But if we wait, they're going to be probably dead by the time we get there. We're already a day late. It's probably 2 days
already
late.
been 2 days. Gnolls tend to be very hungry.
Well, they could be alive, they could be dead. I mean, there might be snacks, so
Oh,
apparently don't like old flesh.
what do we
How
want
does
to
that
do?
sound?
Also remember, and this is the thing with Bernard at the end of the month. So keep that in mind. As far as that would probably be in your head, as far as
So where
helping
we
your
at?
friend out.
We need to get going.
Wait, what's at the end of the month?
So
The
remember, there
tools
was
go
the
missing.
tools go missing.
Oh, I thought we had already fixed that.
No.
no.
We found some excess tools, but we do not know.
Well,
You guys are burning through days.
we got 3 days travel to get there from this point, essentially.
Yeah, and we got 7 days till the end of the month.
All right,
Yeah.
it's the 24th
So-
of Myrtle.
So, I mean, if we
1491.
detour, we have about a day and a half or so to find these guys or find out what happened to them and then get back.
We can't stand against Gnolls.
If we do it smart, we can. I mean, we've been doing hit and run at this point.
Plus, they know that.
If the
They probably up their defenses by now. A little bit.
Well, we're leaving them for dead then.
it's regrettable, but
We
they
tried.
probably already
Tried. Oh my god.
Saved him once.
It's regrettable, but they're probably already dead.
All right, so we're camping right there. It's the next day. Sun rises
25. Myrtle.
on the 25th of Myrtle. And
True love gave to me.
and you cross the open plains, and you get to the ancient bridge. How far do you get? Do you actually make it all the way back to the keep?
Yes.
Okay, and that would probably be as the sun's going down. And you are at the keep on the Borderlands. All right, I'm guessing approaching the gate, they know who you are by now, and they open the gate without even talking, and It's evening at the keep. The gnomish provisioner waves at you guys. You guys are pretty well known by now. The halfling lady is out sweeping or hitting a rug with a thing, dusting a rug there. The guards are about.
It's nighttime, right?
Essentially, it's evening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are all the refugees?
There are no. You don't see any refugees right now.
I go up to Gnomish Provisioner. It's like, where did the refugees?
Damn refugees too.
Aquatani.
They decided to stay in Kvothe, I'm guessing. That's where they apparently first stayed the night. Past that, we haven't heard from them. What's going on up in Aquatani? I didn't. Something about little fire people?
Little fire demon things. They're all dead now.
They didn't it's not like small halflings dressed up in like.
No, I'll show.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
I've got like burn scars, so I mean, I naturally heal from this. So
I would address those.
Well, it's still gonna. It's still gonna be scarring. So there's like discoloration and shit off of my skin.
He would. He says, "Ugh," and so they're actually
dead.
Little fire
people, little demon.
That doesn't make any sense at all. So, where are we going after?
Where can we buy horses?
He says, "Well, I could probably provide those.
I don't really need a horse. I need what he has," and I point to the dog.
Of course. No, we'll in a few days we'll send out for one. We'll have one delivered here for you. But I gotta make sure and know that you can pay for it.
I hold out 10.
It's like
I say, okay, we have no problem.
Open our hand and go.
Yeah.
How much would it be for a horse, saddle, and saddlebags?
Well, I'm not exactly too sure. What I'll do is I'll go and negotiate it, and then we'll have it here. If you don't buy it, somebody else will. So we'll worry about that then. You have enough money. Let's just tell them that.
We're looking at 2 horses and another riding dog.
Thank you for watching Keep on the Borderlands. Once again, please like and subscribe to Opportunity Attacks so you never miss an episode.